What is going on, everybody? Welcome in to the stream. It's good to see you all. Caleb, right as I started the stream as well, with a gifted sub out to Woodreth. If you were in chat, be sure to thank Caleb for that sub. That's very generous of you. I do appreciate that. Enjoyed the gifted sub, Wood. Die Last Pickle, thank you for the 7 stream streak. Zatch with a 7 as well. Thank you, Bassacret with the follow. Guys, so many alerts right at the very start of the stream. Ozone getting first in chat. Hello there, Trendbear. It's good to see you. Keymar as well. Brisbees. Welcome in. Marston with a 235 stream streak as well. My goodness. It is insane. Good evening, Beaver. It is good to see everybody. GG, we missed you. Guys, I'm back. I'm here. I know we started late. There's a good reason for that. There's a lot of stuff involved for this stream. This is a bit of a special stream, guys. We have a lot going on for this in particular stream. How are my eyes doing? Better. And I've finally scheduled my next surgery, or am on the verge of scheduling it. I know the day I'm going to be doing it, I think. So that is very exciting. Give me one moment. I'll put on the webcam and we'll get started with our adventure today. We've got a banger stream for you all today. I hope you are all very excited for this. Pixel, it's good to see you. Special stream? Indeed, guys. You might be wondering, Beaver, why were you a few minutes late? Beaver, I know chat is blocking it, but what's that weird glowing thing in the corner over there? What is going on? Well, if you did not read the title of the stream or the VOD, whatever, we are going to be trying Project Zomboid on the Steam Deck today. That is right, guys. We are going to be trying Project Zomboid on this little guy, okay? The good old Steam Deck LCD edition as well, not the OLED. Yes, it is true. One Man Army, how are you doing, by the way? Who reads titles? Exactly, Cody. How are you doing, Cody? It's good to see you. It is very, very good to see you. It's not bad. We're going to find out today. We're going to see for sure if it's truly a banger, if it's a valid way to play, or if for whatever reason there's some really, really bad reasons that would make you not want to play Project Zomboid on Steam Deck. We're going to figure that out today. Jorgs. Oh, God. Jorgs is clearly not excited to see the Steam Deck come out, but that's okay. Thank you, by the way. One Parmesan cheese for the follow. I appreciate that. Angry Bird. We do have a little Angry Bird right over there, hiding on the chair. The throne, some would say. Are we sponsored AF right now? This is not sponsored, guys. Actually, okay, technically I take that back. Little plug here, guys. Technically, I am using the Blackmagic Atom Mini Pro to capture my Steam Deck and get that out into the broadcast for you guys. So I work with Blackmagic a little bit. I am technically partnered / sponsored. So technically hashtag ad there, but not really. Not really, team. Other than that, yeah, no, we're just chilling, team. We're just chilling. Beeve Dog, hello there, Prime. How are you doing? What do you think of the Gabe Cube? Ooh, Lord Foog, honestly? See, this is going to be interesting because I was planning on doing this like a couple weeks ago. I know we talked about it a while ago, and there were just some technical issues and some things I needed to get figured out to make this happen. And that's kind of why I pulled out the Atom Mini, because I just needed something I can rely on right away. Because despite what you might think, capturing the Steam Deck is a little bit more challenging than I thought. It was not behaving nicely with one of my capture cards. I think that might be because it's a Linux device, so maybe Linux is like a little weird. But yeah. Slayathon on Steam Deck? Oh dear God. I would hate that idea. Steam Deck has been my primary gaming device until I move my desktop over and get set up. Well, I'm actually curious, Mexanac. Maybe you get the new Steam Cube, the Steam machine? I did get a haircut. I got a haircut a while ago. Thank you for noticing. Straw Hat Savage, how are you doing? Straw Hat Savage! Good to see you. I will say this, you are going to have a terrible experience reading tiny font. Actually, it's going to shock you. It's not that bad because at least for me, what I can do while I'm playing is I can just have it up like this. Like I can basically just have this display right in front of me. So in a weird way, it actually might be better, even though the text is going to be a little bit smaller. Are you going to continue with Harold on it? Actually, no. We were going to start a brand new playthrough. I actually need to double check if we're on build 41 or 42. I guess we can do a poll on that. You guys can tell me what you would rather see. Probably build 42, quite frankly, because that's going to be the future of Project Zomboid. But we'll get into that in a few minutes, guys. I did actually have a couple things I wanted to talk about before we started the stream, because there's actually a lot of gaming news going on right now. So I figured it'd be cool to chat about that. There's two big topics I wanted to chat about. Numero uno, talking about Valve and the Steam Deck and whatever. There are a lot of rumors, I'm curious if you guys have heard about this, that Half-Life 3 is going to be announced, like unironically, in sometime in the next few days. I'm very, very curious if any of you have heard of that or not. Because I have been hearing a ton of news on twitter.com, aka X, the Everything app. Thank you, Elon, for that amazing rebrand. Amazing work. Wow. Great rebrand. Wait, really? Indeed, Turkey. Indeed. It's been everywhere on Reddit and Twitter. Yeah, it's been all over the place. I've been seeing a lot of news about that. The biggest thing I saw is they've been doing a lot of updates to Steam, and also Valve has been doing a lot of updates to a new app on the storefront that's not announced. Like, you can't see what it is, but you can track that, like, hey, they're uploading a bunch of stuff there. So some people are thinking it's Deadlock, but they already have a store page for Deadlock, so if that's the case, it would probably be going to the Deadlock page, no? I don't know. So there's a lot of rumors going around. Jeff Keighley from the Game Awards is also kind of adding fuel to the fire. I don't know. I've been seeing a ton of posts. If you Google it, I'm sure you're going to see all the news, guys. I don't believe anything until it's available to buy. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are saying, like, it's going to happen, but also don't get your hopes up. So it's like, what's actually going to happen? You know what I mean? But I don't know. You're way taller in person than this camera makes you look. Indeed, if I stand up, I'm actually out of frame. Like my head, like you can just see my body, which is very interesting. Half-Life Alyx 2, it's not going to be a VR game. That was actually confirmed by Valve. They're not working on another VR game. They announced that when they put out the Steam frame. So no new Half-Life Alyx. Would be sick if it did get announced. We'll have to see. Again, maybe it will get announced. But that was, I guess I just wanted to bring that up, because it might happen. You never know. It could happen. Theoretically, there is a universe where it occurs. But the second thing I wanted to chat about, again, this has been all over my specific twitter.com. And listen, no one lies on the internet, okay? No one would ever spread misinformation on the internet, obviously. But if that were to happen, it would be on twitter.com. I have heard rumors that Ubisoft is officially dead. They were bought out by another company. Because if you guys didn't hear, a couple days ago, they were supposed to do an earnings call with all their investors. They were supposed to do like some stock nonsense, and they canceled it. They put out like an emergency thing. They were like, we're not doing this. We'll make an announcement. And they have since not made an announcement, but there's a bunch of rumors floating around on the internet now that they were bought out, potentially by Tencent. So very interesting. A very interesting development. I mean, they were not doing great, let's be honest. Ubisoft was not in a great position for the past few years, quite frankly. A lot of their games have not been doing well. I think really the only thing that's been keeping Ubisoft afloat is probably Rainbow Six Siege, and then maybe a couple of the Assassin's Creed games, because some of them I know sold pretty well. Yeah, Tencent might be taking ownership, Booch. Ubisoft is gone. Well, they're not gone. They're just bought out. They're bought by another company. So another company owns all their assets. I'm sure Ubisoft, the name, is still going to stick around. But, it's going to be a completely different direction from this point forward, most likely. R6 has been shipped for a long time. Yeah, the moment they got rid of the PvE mode, I was like, I don't need to play this anymore. And I have not played it since, really. I maybe have played like 8 hours total ever since that moment happened. I'm not a huge fan of Rainbow Six Siege, but I know that's like what's keeping them going. That's like their driving force, for sure. But again, not confirmed. Not confirmed. It's just posts on twitter.com. Okay, but you never know. You never know, team. I'm sure they would never lie to us. I'm sure, of course, no one ever lies on the internet. But if people were to lie on the internet, it probably would be on twitter.com, like I said earlier. So, interesting developments for certain in the gaming world. And I think the next few days and weeks are going to be very interesting as we go into December. Can you wave at the camera so we know this live stream is not AI? What if I am AI, though, and I'm able to respond to prompts like that? Then that didn't solve anything. Actually, that's another third topic. I don't know if you guys have heard about this. Apparently, there's more. Again, twitter.com. I love getting my news from twitter.com. Apparently there's rumors floating around that China launched a giant um cyber attack, but it was like done by AI. Like it was all AI controlled. Like they were just like they went to an AI bot. They were like, "Yeah, let's go hack these different websites." And they were like, "Sure, we'll do that." And they just did it. I don't know if that's true or not again, but I did hear about that. And also I remember seeing a video from one of the sharks from Shark Tank, the tech guy, who was basically explaining the whole thing in detail. And he was like, "This is something companies need to be on the lookout for moving forward." And it's like, "Okay, Mr. Shark Tank guy, you go back and make billions of dollars on your little whatever, your little tech company." I don't know what he even does. I don't know what he does. It was on the news, so therefore it is true. Guys, no misinformation is spread on the internet at all. Now, legacy media, the newspaper, TV shows, like there's a lot of lies on there, okay? Let's be honest. But twitter.com, that's a bastion of truth, okay? That's exemplary, okay? Never ever ever has a lie been told. Was Cloudflare fucked last night? Cloudflare was messed up. I don't think that was, maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe those are connected somehow. I think that's different though. I think that's different. China's AI infrastructure is way bigger than ours. You know, the AI thing is starting to scare me a little bit. It was scaring me before, you know. It's always fun to just see like cute like animals like doing like insane dances. Like that's my favorite use case of AI. Um but then it's like, yeah, AI, let's go like hack into this like power grid and like shut all that off. It's like I don't know if we should be doing that. Maybe we should like look into that a little bit, you know? Um I don't know. I've worked in an AI redlining for a bit, and AI is very easy to manipulate if you're creative, so honestly, I believe it. Very spooky, guys. Why is it twitter.com and not just Twitter? Because twitter.com is the domain, and if you just type Twitter in, it doesn't actually go to the website. It gives you the little error because you have to type in the .com. You can't put Twitter alone. It has to be twitter.com, which then redirects now to x.com instead, the everything app. But of course, we refer to it as its proper name, twitter.com, of course. Yartbot, anytime I use a word with the letter. No, I turned off Yartbot. Yartbot is gone. I waited a little while. I think he's still working on it, but like it's not fixed yet. So you know what? I turned off Yartbot. You guys can talk about ads all day. Yartbot will no longer remind you guys, hey, we run ads on this channel. No more, but Yartbot will still thank you for lurking, guys. Yartbot will still say thank you for lurking. I don't know why he responded, thank you for lurking to the RIP Yartbot. But very interesting. Very, very interesting. Dying Like the Beast just went on sale. Ooh, that is good. Is there a sale going on in Steam in general? I guess we can find out when I boot up my Steam Deck because it'll pop up Steam in general. So give me one moment, guys, because the way that I'm gonna have to run Steam, well, I can explain both ways I'm able to do it, and we can kind of come to a decision from there. To start off, though, I'm gonna have to swap over to the Steam Deck. I have a separate thing for that. So I'm gonna get my Steam Deck powered up. Oh, Steam Deck? Steam Deck, don't do this to me. You were on a minute ago. There. Oh. No, I turned it off again. Steam Deck. I think Steam Deck is not happy that it went to sleep while plugged in. That is also another weird quirk where it's like my Steam Deck, if it goes to sleep while a monitor is plugged in, technically, it does not get happy. So let's see if it works now. Yes, there we go. Okay, guys, welcome to the world of Steam Deck. Project Zomboid on the Steam Deck? Yes, indeed. Steam Deck Zomboid is apparently verified by the little green check mark you can see. Another thing to keep in mind as well is I guess we're going to be dealing with battery life because there's no way for me to charge this whilst doing the stream. So I guess the moment the battery dies, we're just kind of cooked. We're at 91% to start out. It will probably start playing around 85%. And we'll see how long the battery lasts. So that'll be fun. How much of a play session do you get on the Steam Deck on one charge? Of course, you could dock it and then play, like have it plugged in and just play infinitely if you had a controller, but we're not doing that. We're doing the authentic Steam Deck experience. Now, let me tell you something really quick. You'll see this right here. Right now, I'm in Steam Deck mode. Okay, so I have all the fancy menus and you can look at everything. They have a whole performance menu, which is kind of cool. Showing right now, I'll have 6 hours of... Oh, it's actually recalculating. 7 hours. Wow, I'm going to get a lot of playtime on this. Amazing. which is really, really cool. Aqua, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. That's very generous of you. Guys, if you got a gifted sub from Aqua, please be sure to thank Aqua. I guess really quick before we continue with the Steam decking. Guys, I told you earlier, I have a lot of hours on the 35% discount. And today is very special as well because Twitch is offering a discount. You guys get free Discord Nitro if you choose to subscribe or gift a sub. So, perfect opportunity. If you really want some Discord Nitro and you want to support the stream, you get both at the same time. So you can consider doing that if you want. I appreciate the 5 gifted very, very much, Aqua. That helps me out a ton. And I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's stream. Okay. Cheeseman, by the way, how are you doing? Gorbit, hello there. Looking forward to the digital stream. Digital indeed. This is not analog. We are not broadcasting over the radio waves. Shark, how are you doing? LMB, give me Nitro Kitten. If you would like Nitro, all you have to do, subscribe or gift, I think, just 1 sub. I think you don't even need to gift 5 subs. But you can gift 5 subs if you want. If you feel so generous. Frick Discord, they need your credit card to use the free Nitro. Do they actually? I think you get 3 months of free Nitro too. So if they need your credit card, honestly, I mean, just don't do that. I don't know. Anyways, let's get back on topic here. The Steam Deck is showing I'm going to get about 8 hours of playtime on here, which is very interesting. So here's the one issue with doing Steam Deck capture right now in Steam Deck mode is my monitor on my Steam Deck is not on. It's just a black screen. So in order for me to be able to actually play on my Steam Deck and still capture it, I actually have to go and enter desktop mode on my Steam Deck. Also, I need to enable audio for the Steam Deck. So there you go. Audio should be on now moving forward. But here we are. Oh, updating Steam. Amazing. Another update for Steam. But this is what your Steam Deck actually is, guys. It's basically just a little Linux computer. And that is what it is. Oh, and now that Steam is open, I can use my thing. So my thought process was probably play off the display, quite frankly. Because I feel like that's the legitimate experience. You can see my display is on now. I feel like I should play in this mode. Because then I'm properly playing on the display. Then it's the true Steam Deck experience. But if I don't do that, or excuse me, if I do this though, the issue is now the resolution is a lot lower, which I guess is true to what the Steam Deck would be. So you guys are seeing what the game would look like on the Steam Deck. But of course it's lower res for you guys. So I don't really know. I don't know what I want to do just yet on that. What do you guys have a preference? Do you want the authentic Steam Deck experience, or are you fine cheating a little bit and we can get higher res? I'm going to run a poll. I will set that up now. Okay, you guys have 2 minutes to vote on said poll. It is open now. Thank you, by the way, Vigori, for the Prime sub. First-time subscriber. Enjoy the Beaver emotes. I do appreciate that. Ish wants authentic. So does Zaddy. Both of you want authentic. What's the poll looking like right now? Oh, wow. Yeah, a lot of you guys saying authentic. Wow. I'm actually shocked by the outcome of that. A lot of you guys want authentic. By the way, the jazz, I'm not going to be able to hear the jazz at all because I don't have my headphones on. So if the jazz at any point is a little weird or a little wacky or whatever, let me know. I'm going to have to change that. I'm also going to have to change the audio levels on my thing when I go to do it. So you guys will have to help me there as well with balancing it, I guess. But yeah. I vote for the lesser voted to force ties. Well, I appreciate that, but I don't think it's going to happen this time. It looks like you guys want authentic. Oh, did it go to sleep? Oh, there we go. Okay, so on PC mode, it's fine going to sleep, actually. It doesn't mind going to sleep. So yeah, I guess we'll play in desktop mode, because it looks like that's going to end up winning this poll. You guys can vote. There's still a little bit of time left, but time is running out, guys. Time is running out. It's currently 78% versus 22%. I wonder if Steam Link would work backwards to the PC. I think technically it would, but it would be a really bad experience. I actually think they're on the same network. Hold on, I could check that. We can find out right now. Oh, maybe not. My Steam does not want to work. Hold on, here we go. Oh my god, I actually could just stream from the Steam Deck. I don't know why you would do that, but I guess you theoretically could if you really wanted. But yeah. All right, it looks like the poll is wrapping up, guys. Yeah, it looks like you guys wanted authentic. All right, you guys are going to be getting this then, and I will play directly off of this. So I guess because of that, yeah, we'll be doing this then. Which is fine. That's okay. That's all good with me. I play on my Steam Deck, and I do like it a lot. I'm actually curious, show of hands, how many of you guys do play on Steam Deck? I'm very curious by this. Unknown controller support. Wait, what? What is, it's a Steam Deck. What do you mean unknown controller support? Okay, well, it has controller support, I know that. Now, here's something I think... Here's another question I have to ask you guys really quick, before we get started. Right now, I am on build 41 stable. You can tell because I don't have the unstable thing next to my Project Zomboid. So I can opt in for build 42 if you guys want, and we can do build 42, or I can do build 41. Let's do a quick poll on that, too, as well. You should update the controller config. I would actually like to play whatever it is to start. I would actually prefer to play whatever, and then we can, like, as we play, maybe make changes to figure it out. All right. New poll is going. Only 1 minute on this one. A lot of you guys in chat are saying get 42. I'm not surprised by that. That's understandable. I'm very understandable. Which has better controller support? Technically 41, but, I mean, 42 is the future of the game. And I think that's what a lot of people, if they get a Steam Deck and they get Project Zomboid, I think a lot of people are just going to opt for build 42, the newest version. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So we'll do build 42. Why bother with 41? I guess true. Yeah, I guess true. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right, let me go ahead and opt in, I guess. So we'll get build 42 together. This is how you would do it for anybody who does not know how to get it. My Steam looks very odd, by the way. I don't know why my Steam looks like this. That's unusual. The only negative now is I am going to have to wait for build 42 to do that. Oh, whoa, wait, what is... Dude, there's no way it's actually taking files from my computer right now. Oh my god, it's sucking files from my computer right now. What the hell? I've never seen it do this before. What the hell? Is this a thing that people do? That's sick. It's a fancy thing Steam does for households. That's actually kind of lit. I don't know if that's faster or not. It seems kind of slower. I don't know. It actually doesn't seem like it's downloading anything now. I'm a little worried. But, oh dear. We'll let it do its thing. We're gonna have a few minutes, guys. We're gonna have a few minutes. Jar Jar, how are you doing? Yes, it goes faster. Okay, we'll let it cook then, guys. We'll let it cook. We'll let it... It's clearly doing something. It's messing with something here. Oh, is that it? Is it done? No? Okay, now it's downloading. This is so odd to me. This is just a stream to write off his Steam Deck purchase for travel next week. Okay, actually, I've had this since, I think, start of the year, technically. Technically. But, I mean, you're not wrong. Write-offs, guys. Listen, business expenses, whatever way we can get them. All right? It's doing it. It's going through the algorithms, guys. Don't even worry about it. It's going to take a minute. We'll track its progress over here. We can just go back to chatting right now, you know? Are you bringing a Steam Deck right now, Jar Jar, to Stockholm? Guys, if you're not aware, by the way, we're going to Stockholm next week for DreamHack Stockholm. My last convention visit of the year. Oh boy, 2.5 hours. Is it actually going to take 2.5 hours? There's no way it's going to take 2.5 hours. Oh. Oh. uh Oh, well, now it says 3 minutes. Okay, dude, I swear to God, a minute ago it said it was going to take like a full day. But it's doing something. It's going through the algorithms, guys. Don't even worry. Oh dear. Jorgs, stop interfering. What is your stream schedule next week? So I'm going to be live for sure Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The scheduled streams will be canceled, okay? I am leaving on Wednesday. I will potentially, I think it's a 90% chance that I will be live on Friday and Saturday. In fact, I'm actually, I don't want to talk about it because I think it's not going to happen, quite frankly. There is a slim chance I might be doing a very special stream while I'm at Stockholm, but I can't confirm that just yet. But I will be streaming for sure at some point during Stockholm. It's just because I'm going to be in Europe, the times are going to be a little wacky. So just keeping that in mind, team. Just keep that in mind. Just stream from the plane, you know? I actually wonder what the internet speeds are like. I'm very curious what the internet speed is like. Oh, here we go, team. It's off to the races now. Hell yeah, a whole singular kilobyte. Oh, it's going! It's cooking, guys. It's churning. Give it a second. 92. Not, you know what? No, we're not transferring. This is okay, we're just gonna download. Yeah, this is better. This is better. we're put it physically close to the router. My router is literally right behind my computer here. Oh yeah. Oh, now it's cooking, guys. Oh, there it goes. 20 whole megabytes a second. We love that. We are currently at 87% battery on the Steam Deck, but I mean, the update's going well. Is Nussy Jussie here? I'm actually not sure. Nussy Jussie, are you here? Let's find out. I got a new analog keyboard today, so that's been fun. Ooh, that sounds very fun. I have always wanted to get one of those really special keyboards that sound so silky smooth. But the reason I don't is, number one, they're always like $400, $500, $600 for no discernible reason. And then they're always really small. Like, they don't have a numpad. They don't have arrow keys sometimes. I'm someone who, if I get a keyboard, I want the whole keyboard. I don't just want like a small piece of the keyboard. I really want a full-sized, really fancy keyboard. But I'd have to do that when I guess I'm, you know, I win the lottery. Basically. The Nussy Jussie is here. Hello there. Same here, Beaver. Dog, I don't know why they don't make fancy keyboards that are not full size. I don't get it. That's so odd to me. Oh, I actually have not tested if audio outputs properly. You know what we can do? I have a great idea. Hold on. I have a tremendous idea. Okay, I don't know. We're just gonna make sure. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good, guys. We're good. All right. I have a great idea. How do I pull out the keyboard? Oh, we're in desktop mode. I don't get a keyboard. Fuck. Hold on. Utilities, maybe. No. Yell at it. Wait, I could. Oh my god, I could. Big Bad Beaver. Oh my god. Guys. Yes.
The news
Yes,
you
now we
need,
get
the
to know.
people, issues, and events shaping your neighborhood.
Okay, let me know if you guys are
News
hearing
you can
audio.
Trust. The Baltimore Banner
it
brings
loud?
you in-depth,
Oh, it
independent
does look like
journalism
it's coming
grounded
through.
in your community. The Baltimore Banner.
Hold on.
Local news you can trust
Local
in
news
Anne
you can
Arundel
trust.
County.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
16x
Thank you for
population.
kind of doxing me.
The most amount of zomboids
Fucking
possible to
advertising.
populate a world with. A true test for
Yes,
any
it's loud.
zomboids
Okay,
pro.
hold on.
On a recent Twitch stream, I
All right.
challenged myself
We're
to
gonna
survive
slowly
just
raise it
one
up
day in
until it is a
16x
good
population
mix.
world.
I can't
to
hear
go.
every P and S.
Let's find
Perfect. Is this better? Is this a good mix?
I feel like my game is not.
That's good.
loading.
Leave it there.
I feel
Okay.
like I broke it. All right.
I don't
Here
raise
we
it up
are.
any higher. Are you sure, guys?
Jan Cook. Looks like a nice, relaxing.
That's
walk
fine. If this
in
is
Rosewood
good,
is all that we need.
so be it.
I think.
All right. We're gonna exit full screen there and minimize that, I guess. Oh, the download is done, guys. This is perfect. Our download is finished. Amazing. All right, guys. Are you ready for the Project Zomboid experience? The Build 42 Project Zomboid experience? Here we go. We're going to see how this goes, guys, okay? We're going to see what happens here. I'm here for the suffering. I don't know how long we're going to live. It's going to be very interesting to see, okay? Keep this in mind, by the way. 33 minutes is when we start this playthrough. 33 minutes into the stream. We're going to see how long the battery life lasts on this. It might not last very long. It could last many, many hours. We'll see. Please tell me he's not doing what I think he's doing. Spoon, we're doing it. It's happening. All right. Oh, do I want to enable ragdolls? Of course I want to enable ragdolls. Yes, why would I not want to enable ragdolls? What are we talking about? All right, here we are in Project Zomboid. Officially. All right. Build 42 nonetheless. Straight up, I just picked this game up, and your tips have been amazing. Let's go, Tactical. Thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate that. We're trying out Project Zomboid on Steam Deck for the first time together. We're going to see how it is. First off, we got to check the settings, of course, so it looks like it's doing 1280 by 800, which is fine. 60 FPS is where it's locked at. Again, that's probably fine. If you're playing on a Steam Deck, you probably don't need more than that. I mean, you're not even going to get higher res, so whatever. 60 FPS is completely fine. This is native. This is completely fine. We'll take a look at the default settings. Is there anything that stands out to me that, we should not have enabled this? Blood decals at 100% is a little bit, I'm gonna be honest, a little bit, Lighting updates at 15, that's recommended. Okay, we'll keep it there. Dynamic skybox medium. Water quality at high. It looks like it's even keeping fog quality at high, so... Typically what's most draining in this game, in terms of FPS, is going to be the puddles and the blood decal. So it's interesting it's leaving it on. It's not changing it at all. That's very, very interesting. That's fine, though. If that's what it is, that's what it is, guys. Is this Zomboid music? I do have the Zomboid music on. Should I disable the Zomboid music? I probably should, actually. Because I'm going to have my own music playing. So I should not have the music on. We should not have music. I'm actually curious, does it have a save file? Oh, it does! These are my Build 41 save files. I remember playing on Project Zomboid on my Steam Deck a little while ago. And, I mean, it was fine. Beaver, why? Guys, I have to turn off the music for the YouTube. For when this becomes a video in the future. I'm sorry. You have the jazz. The jazz will keep you company. We are doing no mods whatsoever on this run either. So it's going to be pure vanilla. We're going to do sandbox. I'll spawn over at Rosewood. That's the classic spawn. And, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, kind of went crazy there. How do I change my settings then? Because I can only click... Can I not change the settings? What is this? Hello? May need to use cursor. I'm trying the mouse pad and it's not working. Not even the other mouse pad works on here. You know what, guys? We might just do standard apocalypse then. I don't know if we can change the settings on this. Maybe if I were on Steam Deck mode, that would be different. Can I tap the screen? Oh, I can tap the screen. Okay. So I have to tap the screen for this part. I mean, Honestly, I'll probably leave everything default. I just want to change the time to be 1 hour. That's all I wanted to do. That's literally all I wanted to change. So we'll keep it there. I feel like I should shrink my webcam for this. I don't know why. Wait, select the box and then press A after pushing up. Oh, wait, I see what you mean. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's how you navigate menus in this game, is you push down R1, and then you use the D-pad to select different parts. So what happens if I click the search bar then? Do I get a little keyboard? No, I don't get a keyboard. I do not. I bet if I were on Steam Deck mode, it would pop up a keyboard, but because I'm in desktop mode, it probably doesn't. So that's one quirk of Project Zomboid. I guess if you're playing docked, you're not going to be able to use keyboard and type things in. Like if you wanted to change the name of an item or whatever. Pull up the keyboard using Steam and X. Hold on, we'll try that. Is that available on desktop mode? Steam X. Steam X. No. Steam X does not work. Old Steam X? Guys, we wouldn't spread misinformation on the internet, would we? May not work seeing as you're in desktop mode. That's probably what it is. By the way, Joshins, thanks so much for the tier 1. First time subscriber. Enjoy the beaver emotes. That's very kind of you. Helps me out a ton. By the way, guys, remember, we do have 35% off on 5 gifted subs or more for the duration of the stream. I will also be multi-streaming on YouTube once we get into the game. But for now, we're doing this. Oh! I just realized I can't hear the game. I know how to fix that. I have a very easy workaround, though. That's not a problem. I can very easily fix that. That is not a problem. I will listen to the game through... Oh, excuse me. I will listen to the game through my computer. So now I get the jazz as well. That's even nicer. I'm covered in wires right now. I'm covered in wires. Just use the def trait. No, I can't do that, guys. I can't. I will lose my mind. Actually, that would be a great way, though, to do it. So I just set this to monitor and output. And now I should hear. It's very faint, but I can technically hear. Okay, all of this we will keep default. Literally all of it. And then let's... There we go. All right, so everything default, basic apocalypse, other than we changed the time to be 1 hour days. That's it. In terms of the occupation and stuff, I'm thinking I might go burglar. I'm going to pretend I'm like brand new to the game. I'm going to do a build I would do if I'm brand new to the game. So I'm going to be honest, this menu, this is actually pretty intuitive. Like at first it was a little weird, but I'm going to get used to this very quickly, I think. Cat's eyes and dexterous we absolutely need right away. In terms of negative traits, maybe we can go ahead and grab... probably the classics. Slow healer, weak stomach. I mean, we'll just do a pretty classic build. And then maybe we'll grab stout or something like that. Yeah, I think stout would... Oh, well, I'm actually even now. I guess I'm technically even. Damn. Cats and dexters is a must? Of course, 100%. All the time. You are not brand new, though. You are a pro beaver. Well, I'm coming at it from the angle of, guys, I just got a Steam Deck for Christmas. I just got Project Zomboid. I want to play the game for the first time. Is Steam Deck on Project Zomboid a good experience? Now, of course, the traits and stuff, we can argue that. We can finagle that or whatever. But that's just my... Like, that's the angle I'm pushing with this team. You know me. You know me. I'm going to see if I can probably get some more negatives. Although, again, because you have to keep this in mind, too. I never play on controller. So I probably will die fairly quickly to nonsense. Like, maybe I don't even go stout.
I don't know. Maybe I don't even bother with that. I don't want to take slow learner and then just grief myself for this entire playthrough. I think we just go with this, honestly. I think this is fine. I think this is okay. Please let no voters eat. This is honestly your best opportunity. Here's the most important part of any playthrough. Because I can't type, we're going to have to just let the game take control here. We will randomize this character, okay? Who do we... Oh my god, Willie East? I might be a fan of Willie East team. I'm not even going to troll. Are we a fan of Willie East? What are the settings? We're basically doing default Apocalypse. Willie for the win. Dude, Willie, I like him a lot. Can I rotate him? No, wait. Can I not rotate my character? There's no way. It doesn't... Oh, there we go. Yes, there we go. I like Willie a lot. I like him a ton. Willie East. What a name. You know what's interesting too? On the monitor on OBS, I'm looking at the game. The colors look so different than on the on display game. You know what I mean? It looks so much different. Holy drip. Dude, I think the beanie is what does it for me. Combined with the green long sleeve shirt, like that's drip. That's 100% drip. All right, we're going to lock in. We're going to send this in. I'm also going to go live on YouTube in just a moment. I am actually unable to go live on TikTok whilst doing this, by the way. So I don't think we're going to be streaming on TikTok at all this week. A little bit of a break from TikTok streaming. I'm sure Twitch chat is very happy to hear that. Camera smaller. Do I make the camera... I think I make camera smaller. I think you're right. I think we need to make camera smaller for this. Can I do that without fucking everything up, though, is the real question. That is the big question. Let's find out. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then we will... Hold on. Oh. There we go. Perfect. All better. Is that a good sizing, guys? You let me know. We're going to start the game in just a moment here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This needs to be that. And then now we can do it. Yes, that's perfect. Amazing. Cola, hello there, by the way. Mickey, welcome into the stream as well. All right. We are live across all platforms now. Make camera smaller, but a bit close to your face. Then Beaver is the same size. I cannot mess with that right now, because that's going to break literally everything else on my thing. But potentially in the future. Potentially in the future. I hope we're all ready. I hope we're all locked in. I'm just going to make sure we are indeed. Yep, we are good. We are ready to begin. Perfect. Let's jump in, guys. And here we are. Project Zomboid on the Steam Deck. How do I get rid of this menu? How do I... Oh dear. Challenge number 1, get rid of the menu. Oh, this is... Oh my gosh. Okay, they've actually changed a lot here. Okay. There's the emote. Okay, so D-pad is like all of your controls, I guess. That's how we do it. It is not any of these buttons. I might have to just use the touchscreen. Okay, there we go. I used the touchscreen. I got rid of it. I'm going to put the arrow over here, too, because we don't even need that. Have you ever played on console? I have not. Welcome, everybody, on the YT. Or I guess I just say YouTube now. I can just say YouTube, because we're not live on TikTok. Welcome, everybody. Searbit, hello there. Steam Deck Gaming. Yes, I'm trying out Project Zomboid on Steam Deck. I bet a lot of people are going to be getting a Steam Deck for Christmas. I wanted to answer the question, is Project Zomboid good on Steam Deck or not? We're going to find out today. All right. Normally, this game is played on keyboard and mouse. I think most people prefer to play it that way. One thing right away that's so interesting to me is the fact I can do like a smooth 360. Which you couldn't really do on keyboard and mouse. Like, you could kind of do it, but like, dude, it's such granular control over your character that it actually feels almost unnatural to go from playing Project Zomboid for 2,500 plus hours on keyboard and mouse to this, where I'm able to, like, do all that. I wonder how driving's gonna feel because of that. Step 1 is find pause. That should be easy. Pause. Boom. We found pause. Very simple. I know a lot of the stuff in this game is... Oh, I thought I could not resume my game there for a second. A lot of stuff in this game, I think, is controlled through the D-pad menus. Oh, is that... Oh, that's how I pull up my menu. Okay. Oh, I made a mistake. Hold on. I mean, I guess it's cool that it tells you everything. We're gonna find everything out on our own, though, guys. We are our own teacher. I promise. We are our own teacher. I've never wanted a Steam Deck more than now. I'm sure they're gonna be on sale for Christmas time when the winter sale comes. At least that's my guess. Okay, so to loot, we press Y, and there's your inventory. So they put it on the bottom of the screen, which I actually think is fine. We can grab the rag. I don't know if there's a way to multi-select things. I want to wear those gloves, boom. And then you just press Y to put away your inventory. So that's actually pretty simple. Y is to check your gear and move things around, and then you use L1, it seems, to flick through the different groups right there. And then, how do we get to the other one, though? I guess maybe because there's nothing over there. Hold on. Yeah, now that there's something to loot over here, I can swap over to the other group over here, and I can grab that peanut butter. Take the peanut butter. Oh, no, no, no. Don't do this to me. Take the peanut butter. Why are we not taking the peanut butter? Move to floor. Okay, and now from floor into hands. He refuses to take the peanut butter. Why are you doing this to me? Can I zoom in on my character? How would we do that? Oh my gosh, I can actually use my mouse pad too. That's very interesting. Oh, maybe I pressed it. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is how we go into the different movement systems. So I can crouch by pushing in my thumbstick, and then I pull out one of these. So I'm going to toggle back out of crouch mode right there. That's very, very interesting. You want peanut butter on your keys? Is that my issue? It doesn't just smartly put it into my inventory? Oh my god, that was my issue, dude. That's crazy. This was the first game I bought on Steam Deck because of you. No way. How are you liking it, Mose? I'm curious. This is my go-to Steam Deck game. Same with KCD2. How does KCD2 run on Steam Deck? That sounds like a very demanding game for a Steam Deck to run. But if it works, I guess. We'll grab all of the food to start out with, guys. We'll take everything. And now we need a weapon. Q, Beaver, what happened to it? Oh, guys, the queue... Okay, we're not queuing today. If you queue, you're getting a refund. I'm going to forewarn you all right now. Queues are not happening today, because I do not have a way to automate that, and I want to make this authentic. How do you yell? It would be in the emote wheel. Hey! There you go. I guess you got your queue. So you're not actually getting a refund. No refund for Kimar, I'm sorry. To interact with something, we use X, and that pulls out this whole thing over here. That's build 42 nonsense. Don't worry about that. But we can actually go in there, and we can drink from the sink. I want to be able to zoom in the camera, though. I like playing close. So that's something I want to find out right away. How do we do that? How do I zoom in on my character? I don't know if there's a way to zoom in. Oh, that's my Steam. Hello, Steam. We're at 75% battery, by the way. And we've been going for about 20 minutes, so not bad. Not bad. Do any of you know how to do it? Can I touchscreen pinch? Oh my gosh. No. That's a missed opportunity. Maybe in Steam Deck mode. Again, we are actually in desktop mode, so I can properly capture this for you guys. You wanted the authentic experience, so this is the authentic experience. To speed up time, I guess I tap... Oh. Why have my Steam messages on? I guess I tap. Yeah, I just tap. I just tap, guys. Worst part of Steam Deck for Project Zomboid is the crafting menus. Oh god, I didn't even think... We did not even figure out how we tap. I guess I have to click. So if I want to craft... Okay, yeah, I can see why this might be a nightmare. Although, with the R1 and then D-pad menu, it's actually... I don't know. I feel like this is actually kind of intuitive for me. Like, I bet if you're running around fighting zombies, yeah, this is a hassle. Like, this is not something you could do while there's any amount of danger near you. But I think that's the risk you take with Steam Deck. Also, the fact I'm not able to close these menus is kind of cringe. Thank you, by the way, Arlo Felix, for the follow. I had to try. No more interruptions. You're all good. I understand. Let me know again, guys, if the audio levels are good or not. Ooh, a first aid kit. That's handy. Move that into my inventory, please. And we'll also take a screwdriver. In fact, I could put that screwdriver on my belt. Move to... No. Attach. That's right. Attach. Put that on my belt. So how would I then swap to an item that is on my belt? What is the system for doing that? Oh, I guess it's just that. But that's just a global menu. You don't even need to be able to attach things there. I don't think so, at least. I might be wrong. A little guy right here? What's going on with the little guy? The little guy is sleeping. What is the little guy doing? Lounging about. Cody's plays with a Prime sub for 23 whole months. Thank you so much for the Prime. I do appreciate that. What's the goal today? We are just trying out Project Zomboid on Steam Deck. Now, I do hear some zombies already as we start out and we head outside, and there they are, the doobies of the creatures. So to go into fight mode... Oh, dear. I'm probably gonna die. Okay. We do not have aim outlines on, and that's a problem. There we go. One down. First zombie kill on Steam Deck. Go away. Done for. How do you have capture set up here? So I'm using... Because I wanted to play on the display itself and do, like, authentic, I guess. I'm playing in desktop mode. So this is not the Steam Deck mode. I have USB-C to HDMI. It's going into an Atom Mini, and then Atom Mini into OBS. That's how it's doing. I usually play without outlines. It makes it harder, especially in the trees. Yeah, I can't do that. No, we are enabling the outlines, my brother in Christ. That is absolutely happening right away. For anybody who doesn't know how to put on outlines, I guess you're about to find out right here. There is auto zoom. I guess we could actually enable auto zoom, perhaps? We'll see how auto zoom is for Steam Deck. Maybe it'll be good. Thank you, by the way, Keeler, for the follow. I do appreciate that. There's our melee. Oh, did that not save? It did not save. That's a problem. Okay, so there we are with auto zoom. It kind of just automatically decides what zoom level you want, I guess, based on something. It's having a fun time with the camera right now. Maybe it's if you're around zombies. Ooh, that'd be interesting. Hold on. Oh, no. Oh, it's auto attack, too. Okay, yeah, auto attack is not the move either, especially on build 42. But like I was saying earlier, guys, the way you go into combat mode to get into that stance is you actually just push the right stick in the direction you want. So basically, that is how you get ready to attack. Now, I'm actually very curious as well. How is aiming with a pistol? Because we have not tried that at all. Let me pull that out. I have not even thought of what that would be. Oh, is it still the Build 41 aiming system on controller? I wonder. It might be. I don't know. I don't know if they changed it at all. Aiming sucks on the Steam Deck. We're about to find out, guys. Again, I am level 0 aiming, so, I mean, we're going to be terrible anyways. We're using a pistol. Okay, the auto zoom is a little bit goofy. Oh, hello there. I feel like the auto zoom is very slow and very distracting. But it could just be I need to get used to it. Okay. He literally folded. He literally folded. Next target. I love the ragdolls. Wait, he's still alive! Oh, he's not alive. That one's still alive! Fuck. Oh my god. I think we're dead. How do I quickly pull out my health menu? How do I pull out my health menu? Please don't tell me I have to tap. Reload is RB on the pistol, by the way. Oh, I'm just dead. I'm just 100% dead. Oh my gosh. Okay. Good first run on Steam Deck, guys. Good first run. We'll start fresh. We'll start fresh. That's no problem. Kind of expected, but you're getting the controls. We're just learning right now, guys. This is a learning experience for everybody. Is this game coming to console? It could in the future, but right now we're just trying out the Steam Deck version, guys. We're gonna go back to Rosewood. Now I know how I can do all this. There's got to be a way I can pull out the health menu without having to use the touch screen. Maybe there is on Steam Deck mode, but there's got to be something more, no? I should have saved that build I had, but it's not too hard to recreate. We need cat's eyes dexterous. And then we're going to do... actually, no, I do not want slow metabolism. Let's remove that. And let's go back to slow healer, weak stomach. Let's also do prone to illness. And yeah, that'll be fine. That'll get us even. So... back out. Who will be our new hero now? That's the big question. Who do we have? Al. I kind of like Al, but we can probably get better. Mark Franz. I like him. Mickey, by the way, with 100 bits. Can we do a Gamba Beaver? If there's a moderator who wants to do one day at a time, I'm absolutely down for that. If we just make them quick, that's preferable. This is how I started playing this game, is on Steam Deck. No way. It sounds like a lot of people have actually, their first way introduced to Project Zomboid was through their Steam Deck, which is really cool. We are not doing a server right now, guys. This is Build 42. This is not even multiplayer in this game. Never play, well, technically I have played Project Zomboid on Steam Deck before, but like 30 minutes to an hour, you know? You do not have to use touchscreen for anything in this. Okay, then we got to figure out how we do the menu. Because there's clearly something I'm missing. I'm going to go as Mark. I love the smell of Linux gamers in the morning. It smells bad. Guys, Linux gamers, we all know they're very stinky. But oddly enough, guys, if you use a Steam Deck, you're actually using a Linux computer. Okay, so if you're someone who's like, I hate nerds. I hate geeks. Let me go hop on that new Call of Duty on my Steam Deck. I'm sorry, you're a nerd technically because you're using Linux. I'm having Gamba withdrawal. If there's a moderator who's in chat who's gracious enough to set up a Gamba, I would love that. That'd be so generous of you guys if you could do that. Small button next to the D-pad and then up on analog. Wait, what is the small button? Oh my god, like the pause and select. There's no way that's actually it. There's no way. This menu, we need to find out how we get rid of. This one right here. This is our first challenge of the day. Let's try small menu. That does open up so much more. Wow. Okay, so this is actually another way of getting over to it. There's our player info. That would be how I get into the health menu. That's very small, by the way, on this screen. That's a lot. If I want to scroll down, I just use the D-pad. Very cool. I mean, listen, it works. It's not ideal. But, I mean, I guess that's a way of doing it. Also, it's interesting that protection is in my info menu, whereas on my computer, it's not. I wonder what mod is messing with my menu there. Very curious. So if I want to get rid of this menu, then I just press B. Do I press B to get rid of this menu? No. How does this menu get off my screen? This one I might have used my touchscreen for. I don't know if there's a way to get rid of it. Stop running away from me like this is you are an idiot. Don't do that to me. Click the button. Click the button. Oh my god. My big meaty claws team. There we go. Finally, the big meaty claws have hit the X button. Thank you, by the way, Isaac, for the Prime Gaming sub for 3 whole months. I do appreciate the sub. Helps me out a ton. Guess we don't have any moderators today. I saw a one-man army a moment ago, but one-man army might be on mobile. So I don't know if they're able to do it. I'm not too certain. All right, so that's actually good to know. So if I want to do a lot of systems here, yeah, so this menu is how I get in to any of those other, I guess, sidebar items. That's interesting. I was making dinner. No worries, Booch. I completely understand. Do not fret. Let me grab that plunger. That'll be our primary. Boom. That is the only touchscreen you will need. Okay, and it's a pain for CDDA. Oh, I can't even imagine trying to do Steam Deck CDDA. That actually sounds... I mean, I don't know. That to me sounds kind of impossible. But maybe I just don't believe hard enough. How do I sprint? That's what I need. Oh, I hold... Okay, I hold R2 on my controller. Chat is unsupervised. Jorgs is there, guys. Jorgs is very ban happy. He's banned JC like 18 different times for absolutely nothing. Okay. Yeah, I think this inventory system, I think it works. I think the only issue I'm seeing with it right now is two things. Number one, it can be a little bit slow to navigate. I can imagine if you got a giant bag of gear on you and you're trying to go through, like, maybe you're kind of screwed, especially if you have a bunch of zombies following you and you have to pull out a certain weapon to survive. Like, that could be very annoying. But then, that's where I guess pause the game comes in, you know? Just quick pause. Can I still... I can't. Wait, what if I... If I can't... Okay, never mind. I was going to say you could pause the game and then go through your inventory, like, on PC, but I guess you can't. Screen tearing? Is there screen tearing? I don't see any screen tearing on my display. So that might be my capture card that's doing some wacky stuff, guys. I'm going to be honest. My display is all good. Oh, I can X to just quick grab things. That's cool. I'm not seeing any. It could just be the YouTube stream, actually. Are you playing on a Steam Deck? Indeed I am, guys. There's my Steam Deck right there. We are live on Steam Deck. Oh, there's a sleepy little guy in my home. I have never seen a sleepy little guy in my house before. He has nothing of value. You know what could be value, though? How do I use the TV? Interact. Here we go. Device options. Guys, we're going to watch Life and Living. Release focus. Wait. Oh, here we go. Okay. Boom. And then we want to swap this, though. Select channel list. Oh. Life and Living. Tune in. I can imagine once you get through this, it's so much quicker. I didn't know Plunger was a weapon. Plunger is indeed a weapon. Plunger is indeed a weapon, guys. Can I get rid of my device options now? Hotkey to mute the speaker. No, I don't want to do that. Close. There we go. Perfect. Gamba is live. Thank you, Jorgs. Oh, dear. 2 days? Oh, that's a big Gamba. I just saw it. Okay, well, a little screen tearing every now and then. It's fine. If you were in gaming mode, it wouldn't be there on the deck. The deck does frame limiting on its own, so I think it's a desktop thing. Maybe it's a desktop thing. It also could be the Atom. Maybe the Atom does not like this gaming stuff. It took me a few days to get used to the device options menu. Okay. Did we actually just oh, we're learning cooking skill, guys. We love cooking. I don't know what to choose. I'm gonna be honest. I would say the safe bet is probably no. I love the belief. I love believing in myself, but like, live in a world of reality. I think it's gonna be a no. I think it's gonna be a no voters win. We'll see what happens. I do level up my cooking skill though. W. Thank you, game. That's how you just quick push right there. I might actually quickly disable auto. I'm going to go ahead and disable auto zoom for this run because I don't know, it was just too slow for me. And now that I know I can actually just manually change it, I'd rather just manually change it myself. Oop. Oh, this is max zoom. Really? That's max zoom? It felt like max zoom was a lot tighter on the auto zoom, but maybe I'm crazy. Is there a quick toggle to just turn on and off the TV or no? I guess not. There we go. That was a lot quicker that time. That was much quicker. Perfect. MJN, thank you so much for the 7 stream streak. I appreciate that. Wow, it is a foggy day out. I have never seen it this foggy in Project Zomboid ever. This is like absurd fogginess. Okay, though. That's fine. How many more are out here on the street over here? Just one more? That's okay. It's the Steam Deck effect. Guys, playing on Steam Deck gives you even more fog. It's confirmed. Now we know. That's normal for multiplayer. This amount of fog is normal. I don't even think multiplayer had this amount of fog. Truly. I don't know. We'll definitely grab some soda. That'll be useful. Oh, we're a little over encumbered though. Maybe I don't grab anything else until we find a bag, perhaps. I do need the can opener though. That'll be handy. You know we're never going to find another one of those. I've never had fog that bad. I've never either. This is the first time I've ever seen fog this bad. Thank you, by the way, One Man Army for the tier 1 for 31 whole months. I do appreciate that a ton. How are you doing, One Man Army? How have you been? What has the One Man Army been up to? Move to my keyring. There we go. Perfect. Now it is in the keyring. Although the inventory, it's interesting. My inventory actually overlaps with the sidebar items. So it kind of gets cut off a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that, but with the map over there, like see how box of 9mm, like the map is over top of it? That's kind of interesting. Oh my god, you were there the whole time? That's so spooky. No more. I don't like that. No, pinch and zoom is not a thing in this game. We just tried that a moment ago. I would have loved that if that was a feature, but I don't think it is, guys. Day 1, we just started this playthrough, guys. It's brand new. It's also very foggy out. It's very, very foggy. I've never seen the fog this thick before in-game. I wonder if this has to do with my fog setting. I don't think I touched my fog setting on my PC. But I do wonder if maybe my intensity is a little bit down. Good push. Oh, need that finish. Yes. Nice. Dude, we're fence fighting on Steam Deck. That's insane. That's sick. I also like that you can just press one button to flick through all of them. That's actually pretty handy. How do I vault? Oh, it's B. There we go. Bellium with a 20 stream streak. Thank you for that. Guys, if you are brand new to the stream, the one thing I ask, please help me out by hitting the follow button. We are live Monday through Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. I would love to see you all come back. Dude, we are fence fighting. I'm actually feeling a lot more confident. I'm feeling a little bit more smooth, team. A little bit more smooth. Magazine Zapper will read that for sure. Yes, sir. Nova Lux with a tier 1, by the way, for 2 whole months. Enjoy the beaver emotes. How are you doing, Nova Lux? This is probably build 41. This is build 42, guys. Zomboid is one of my top desk games. That's actually insane that so many people are playing Steam Deck Project Zomboid. That's crazy to me. It's cool, but it's like, wow. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that whatsoever. Can of potato. Again, I don't really want to take anything else until we have a bag. Whatever that ends up being. I already put away the magazine, too. Alright, perfect. You saw a rat? Wait, where was the rat? I didn't see a rat. Oh, you know what? I'm actually realizing one thing that is a downgrade for sure. And maybe there is a way to do it, but right now I don't know. How do I zoom? Like, how do I pan my camera all the way in that direction? Is there a pan system in this game that I can do? Like, can I press... Because I can zoom all the way out, and that's fine. But, like, if I wanted to look over there in the backyard and not zoom out, like, do I have the ability to do that? I don't know if I do. Make a sheet bag with the curtains. You know what? It's been so long, I forgot that's a thing. There's no curtain there. There is a curtain there, though. Hold on. Remove curtain. We can try out the crafting menu, I guess. We'll see how that is. Do I... Hold on, let's go to a table. Maybe that's the issue. No, not the building menu. There we go. Okay, so how do I... Oh, it's off the screen. It's not even on the screen. That is definitely a problem. Did I make it? No, I did not. You know what? I can just do it through here, though. Okay, so that's a bit of a problem. That's a big problem. Thank you for the blushies, by the way. I appreciate that. It's kind of rough at first when you learn what each button does. It's better. I definitely feel that. Like, I'm already getting used to some of the menus. And doing certain things quick, but, like, I can't imagine... Even if you get used to it, like, the thought of fighting, like, 100 zombies at the same time and having to, like, quickly grab something out of your bag, like, that's just something PC keyboard mouse is always going to have on top, I think. I don't know. Put that on my back. There we go. Okay, well, we have a bag now, and guess what? It's no longer foggy at all, so that's great. We'll zoom out a little bit. That is good. I think my goal, of course, for this playthrough is the typical, like, get started style playthrough. We'll get a car. We'll probably go over towards the fire station. Maybe loot that, and then probably set up a base over in the farmlands. I think that'd be kind of cool. Ah, hello there. Good push. We'll get that whack. That'll be no problem. Perfect. R1 and right analog to pan. No way. That's how we do it. Okay, okay, actually, that is handy. Thank you for showing me that. I actually love that. That feels so intuitive. I like that R1 is just kind of the go-to, like, modifier button. Like, that feels really good to me. I like that system a lot. That's a good system. That's a really good system. You know what? I'm gonna make a sandwich. Making a sandwich on build 42. Oh, no, 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 I'm making a sandwich. I was only saved because I heard the zombie pull up. I would not have lived, probably, if I didn't hear that zombie. Because that menu, it literally takes over half your screen. It has to. It's your inventory, but, like, damn. That is tough. Add some marmalade to that sandwich. Boom. And now we eat said sandwich. Very tasty. Maux, thanks so much for the follow. Does Willie have some lore? Willie is just a guy, team. Actually, is this Willie? Hold on. What is your name? No, it's not even Willie. It's Mark Franz. Guys, Willie died, like, immediately. Willie East is gone. Willie East did not make it. That's a problem. Hold. I did not mean to be in sprint mode for that. Very close call as we run straight into that zombie. Thank you. Inventory does not have to. How do I resize menus then? Because I see there is the resize menu. I don't know how I would go about that, though. Window management is something I am definitely struggling with on Steam Deck. Worst part on the deck is the building menu and the guns. Yeah, the guns I tried a minute ago, those were definitely kind of cringe, I'm not gonna lie. The guns did not feel very good. It was the Build 41 system. Oh, we are getting very warm as well, because I do not have any hydration in my body. I've failed to take care of my character, and now my survivor is suffering the consequences. Push. I like that. The push is very intuitive as well, being the other trigger. We'll get that finished. We'll go back inside and get some water. We're not showing out of breath just yet, so that's fine, but we definitely will need to give our character a rest. We are level 0 on all combat. Drink, and there we go. Pants off. Oh my god, the old school meta. This menu is as small as it can go. Oh dear. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It really is not that big of a deal. It's just, you know. It could be better, I think. How is the slaying going, my friend? Stormtrooper, it goes very well. I actually just found a saw, too. That's even better. I'm going to move some things over, though. I'm going to probably get rid of the gun. Because we saw how bad it was. I don't think I want that. Can I just drop it? Move to, and then floor. There we go. There we go. That reduced our weight by a lot. That's great. The inventory vengeance mod is a must-get for Steam Deck, dude. It cuts the inventory size in half. Maybe we explore some mods that are built specifically for Steam Deck later on in the future, then. We could try that tomorrow. Today, we're doing pure vanilla, guys. I do not plan on downloading any mods for today. But that does sound very, very handy. Ah, there are the zombies. The pan feature, guys. The pan feature. Does handheld gaming call for handheld chicken burger DoorDash? It might actually call for that, yeah. That does sound very tasty. Oh, these guys are completely unaware. Oh, they don't even know what's going on. Push! Plateau! There we go. What's this on the ground right there? It's nothing. Never mind. There's quite a few mods for Steam Deck. I kind of want to explore the world of Steam Deck modding for Project Zomboid. Can't get smaller, you're on 720p. You're not wrong, but actually, I mean, if you do an external display, which technically I am doing because that's how I'm capturing it, if you dock it, you can get higher resolution on the external display. But then I guess you're not really handheld gaming anymore. You're kind of more just gaming with a controller, like as if it's a PlayStation or whatever. Is that a little prisoner Zomboid? Oh my god. It's so nice to be able to say Zomboid again. It was so weird playing Vayne the other day. And, not being able to call them Zomboids, you know? This does feel very natural, though. Like, the combat... It feels good. I just wish targeting was better in Build 42. But it's working right now. It's doing its job, you know? It's working. Thank you, Stormtrooper, by the way, for the 500 bits. Just because I love Beaver's community. Thank you so much, Stormtrooper, for the bits. That's very, very kind of you. Prediction is 2 days. I did see that, Mr. Dorks. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder, though. Stormtrooper, though, that's very kind of you. Thank you for the 500 bits. Alright, there are some vehicles up this way. We'll probably grab that black car right there. Or maybe the pickup truck. I don't know. We'll pick one of them. Whichever one works, I guess. This looks like a painful. How is Steam Deck feeling? I mean, I'm not going to say it's perfect. I think the menu navigation naturally is a bit of a challenge, but like the combat itself and the movement, it does feel good. Is it better than keyboard mouse? No. Oh, that's how we stomp. I just use the push button when they're down, and that's a stomp. The fire truck looks mint. Let's find out. Let's see. I mean, not exactly, but it's not terrible. We could definitely get by for a few days with that pickup truck. We can check the truck bed for a weapon, though. It might have axes. We'll see. Docking the deck is so dope. I play on my big-ass living room TV with a wireless controller. That does sound fun. Are you thinking of maybe getting the Steam machine? Or are you just going to stick to your Steam Deck, then? Also, that car... This car does not look very good either, so I might just take the pickup truck. Oh, it even works, too. So how would I go about hot wiring? They have a dedicated button for cruise control, which is very interesting. No. No. Oh, here we go. It's the up button. Okay, so that's how we hotwire. Did not work. That's fine. There's no dedicated, I guess... I guess there is, actually. There is fast forward, but... Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, very little fuel in the car. That is a bit of a problem. We might have to go fill it up. I can go check the gasoline station. Typically, the gasoline station is pretty empty. Okay. First crash on build 42. You know why? It's doing this camera pan nonsense, and I don't like the camera pan. Personally, I'm not a fan of the camera pan. I'm going to in fact, I might disable that, like, right away. This throws me off so much. I know some people are like, this is the only way I can drive cars in this game. For me, no. We're going to try to clear this. I don't know if we're going to be successful or not, but I'm going to give it a shot. Hop out the vehicle. Okay, we need to zoom in. This is kind of a test of can I hand... No, that's the wrong way. This is definitely a test of how does fighting a big group feel. Push, push, push. Oh, it's tight. I might need to bring him to a window or something. I don't know if the building over here is clear or not. We're going to see. Let me sprint over. Alright, now we can take it a little bit easy. What's going on in here? Is it clear or not? No, it's locked! Hold on. Smash. Perfect. Interact. Remove broken glass. It's that simple. Through. Perfect. Okay. Rear is clear. We're gonna see if I can fight in here. No! Oh, the rear is not clear anymore. Rear is not clear anymore. And they have made multiple entryways, like this is Rainbow Six Siege. You know what? Through the door we go. Believe. Believed! I believed hard enough. Guys, we have muscle strain now, too. What was that targeting? That is what auto-targeting does to a man. We can't fight that. That's too much. That's way too much for right now. We're level 0 and everything. We might have sent it a little bit too far, but our car has very little fuel. Oh my god, why the fuck didn't you get in the car? You're kidding me. Why did he not get in the vehicle? I think we're dead. I think that's death right there. I don't know if we're dead or not. Hold on. That might have been just lacerations, guys. It could have been... No, we're bitten. Okay, never mind. We're dead. We're 100% dead. Yeah. That's fitting. That's very fitting right there, that we just crashed the car again. That's very fitting. That's very, very fitting. Yeah, this camera pan system, I am not a fan of that. What is the name of the game? Project Zomboid team. We'll just wreck the vehicle. Screw it. Oh, they're slowing me down. Ah! Oh, and there goes the vehicle. No longer running. Yeah, we're dead. Well, we might as well feed the zombies, right? I want to make a good first impression on them. What is going on with you? Wait, are you alright? Wait, that... Hello? I don't know if that one's okay. I have to, like, claw angle. Buddy? Oh, he's not okay. Dude, I think he's fence-stanced. He's on something. Can we wake him up? Hold on. Stop. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help this individual. Stop! I'm trying to help him. Oh, I freed him. I woke him up. I woke him up, guys. All right, now they feast. Indulge. Indulge. Purge and be purified. Okay. We start again. That was a tough one. Country Boy, thank you so much for the follow. Saving that one before going down and turning to dinner. I wanted to make sure he was aware of what was coming, okay? I was going to ring the dinner bell just for him. The Blind L, thank you for the follow as well. I've never seen a Zomboid, like, just stand up like that. That's so odd. All right, third time is certainly the charm. Without a doubt. We're going to go back. This is Apocalypse difficulty. We're just changing it to 1 hour days because I like 1 hour days more than a 1.5. We're doing Burglar combined with Cat's Eyes and Dexterous. Then we're doing Slow Healer, Weak Stomach, and Prone to Illness. That gets us up to even. Back out. Oh my god, Cortez! That's unfathomable aura. I love him so much. I've never seen an individual in Zomboid look this fancy. This is going to be the guy to get us to 2 days. Or 1 day. It looks like 1 day is now the Gamba. I believe, guys. I believe. You can emulate so much on deck. What I used to use my deck for, I've had this for about a year. What I have been doing with my Steam Deck is I play PS2 games on it for the most part. I have also been playing Beam NG. Like, I'll finish up my stream. Sometimes I'll take my Steam Deck into my bedroom. I'll be laying on my bed, and I'll just be playing Beam NG or, like, Gran Turismo 4 or whatever the case may be. And it's perfect for that. I like playing PS2 games on my Steam Deck for sure. I've also heard some people do a lot newer consoles as well. I've heard some people are doing, like, Nintendo Switch games on their deck. That actually does sound interesting. I would like to try that one day, but I don't know how you set that up. I don't know how you go about that. Green Man, though, with 5 gifted subs to the community. That's very kind of you. Guys, if you got a gifted sub from Green Man, please be sure to thank Green Man. I really do appreciate the 5 gifted. Helps out a ton. Insanely generous of you. Thank you. You also playing Beam NG? I do. I like Beam NG. I can't show you right now because I'm not on desktop mode, but we'll see. We've been playing for about an hour. When we started playing on Steam Deck, it's been, what? It was like 85% or so. We are currently at 49% on the battery. We've been playing for 57 minutes. That is not ideal. I'm going to be honest. That's not ideal. I have no way, by the way, of charging my Steam Deck while also doing this. So I don't know how we're going to go about that. Also, this is the magical window that does not want to close. But third try is a charm. Green Man with another gifted sub to Stormtrooper. Enjoy Stormtrooper. Be sure to thank Green Man. Enjoy it. Enjoy the beaver emotes. It's meant to be used while on the bus or something. I mean, true, and I know if I'm on Steam Deck mode, there's ways to, like, I guess, extend the battery life, but I guess because I'm on desktop mode, I can't really do that. Freshly cooked? Wait a second. Eat that, 100%. There we go. I love that, that's huge. Need to use a USB-C hub that can charge? I guess I would. Maybe I should have bought one that does that on Amazon. like a cable that would have allowed me to charge it at the same time while also doing whatever. But that's okay. That's okay, guys. We'll jump in. We'll see if we can get this playthrough going. All right. I will say, so far, I've not really noticed any performance issues on the Steam Deck. I mean, again, Zomboid is not the most demanding game out there. It can be unoptimized, though. But it's not the end of the world. Let me actually check if there's a basement over here. We might have a basement spawn. We do get a basement spawn. Hello, basement. I knew we would get basement spawn. Ooh! This is a really nice little basement. Hold on. Turn on the light here. That's pretty cool. I like this little basement. Wow. This is fancy. And we have the TV going, too. That's pretty sick. Hold on. Let's, oh! I can actually move them just by D-pad. No way. That's actually sick. I want all my menus on the right. There we go. Get a second Steam Deck, guys. I will have to spend $500 to do that, or whatever it costs, $300 to $500. So I don't know if that's physically possible right now. Also, I have to wait for delivery if I do that, and we don't wait. If only I could buy, dude. I would actually willingly pay like so much money if I could always guarantee my deliveries come like right, like the moment I click buy now, someone immediately like jumps out of bed and like hops on a jetpack and just delivers me my package. I would love that so much. Oh yeah, level up our cooking skill. Now that we have a little cooking, we'll get back out there. Let me check my shed too, just to see. The Gabe Cube, yes, the Steam machine. Oh my god, everything is locked in my home. Everything is completely locked. You know, I have to say as well, we've been playing on the native resolution. I wonder how much quicker the battery would be draining if we were doing 1080p. If I was pushing this thing harder with the resolution, how would it run? That actually is something I'm curious about. Maybe it'd be fine, but I... Oh my gosh. Wait! Oh! That was spooky. Bolt cutters are the best weapon. They are not the best weapon. I do not believe in bolt cutters, team. Living on YouTube. Hello there, come over. How are you doing? New donation goal. Second Steam Deck to fix the battery problem. It's that simple, guys. It's just that simple, apparently. So Uber doesn't let you buy stuff like out here in Canada. I can literally pay Uber to go get groceries, stop to get wine, and then also stop by the pet store for cat litter. Uber is letting you do a whole bunch of stuff now. Like, you can just basically order whatever you want, but I think it does depend on location. There are certain laws, from what I understand. I would love to pull out my weapon, but I did not feel like I had time to pull it out. Hold on. We'll just stomp it out, I guess. There we go. Perfect. It's so weird to be able to move this silky smooth. This is where I base? Yeah, that house is kind of classic. Honestly, that's a pretty good house. By the way, White Fox, I don't think I shouted this out, but thank you so much for the follow a moment ago. That was very generous of you. It's not bad on 1080p. I think it's around 40 FPS, though. Don't take my word for it. We'll try that tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will, on stream, we'll do Steam Deck again. And I will do it through Steam Deck mode to see if that's any different. Oh, I did not clear out the broken glass, but actually it looks like we did not get injured by that. Wow, we are very lucky. Ooh, woodcraft. Sir. I'll take that. We'll grab a little food. Also, of course. Oh, hold on. Relax. Calm down. Hold on. Open up the window for this little guy. Come on in. Boom. Oh, a whole ham. You blessed me today. I knew our boy would deserve some tasty treats. Cortez Klein. What a name, by the way. Cortez Klein. Oh my gosh. Flashlight is actually handy. I will take that. Check the freezer real... Another ham? Brother, hella hams out here. Beaver is locked in, indeed. Why is my Steam Deck that's close? My eyeballs are horrible, team. I am actually getting eye surgery. I didn't tell you the date. I think I'm getting eye surgery, guys. January 6th. I think January 6th is the day I'm going in for surgery. To hopefully finally fix my eyeball. Again? Well, this surgery... Campbell, I kind of... Searbit, excuse me. I technically have to get 4 surgeries done. So I'm getting cares done. I got cares done for my left eye, which has improved my vision there. I have to get cares done on my right eye now, which is my dominant eye. They wanted to do the left eye first, just to see how things went. So I'm going to get cares done on the right eye. And then a couple months later, I have to go back for a checkup. And depending on how my eyeball is healing, I have to get something... I forget the exact... Oh, cross-linking. I have to get cross-linking surgery in my eyes after that. Depending on how things are healing. I might not. There is a chance I might not need to get cross-linking. But they said plan to get cross-linking. And if you don't know what cross-linking is, guys, you're going to love this. This is going to be a great thing to share. Cross-linking, guys, is when they take your eyeball and they peel off the top layer. And then they take special little eye drops and they squirt the eye drops into the inner part of your eyeball. And then they blast you with UV light and laser beams. And they do that for 30 minutes. They do that for 30 minutes straight. And that will harden your eyeball. And make it so that it does not get worse anymore. So you're basically going to a rave party. Yes, but like one prescribed by a doctor. My eyes are cooked. Oh, they're really bad, guys. They're really, really bad. I do have keratoconus, yes. And I was told by my doctor it is the most severe case of keratoconus he has seen in someone my age ever. So we're really racking them up. We're doing a good job, guys. We're on top. So if it doesn't improve, it just prevents it from getting worse. It prevents it from getting worse, 100%. So cares is what improves my eyesight, and then cross-linking will lock in that vision. But again, there is a chance that my eyeballs, the way they heal, I don't need to worry about them degrading. Like, there is a chance they're going to be completely fine. But he said plan for it. So we're planning for it. Just get cyborg eyes already? If I could, I would, probably. That would be even better, because then I could, like, daisy zoom mode, you know what I mean? I found a big spiffo in Zomboid. What is it that I found in a closet? Big spiffo. That's what you found. Big spiffo's lit, dog. I found a big spiffo in my last playthrough as well, with Harlan. In my house that I based up at, and it's lit. It's one of the best plushies in the game. It weighs a lot, though. Oh my god, the wrong menu. That could end a run right there. To hit the building menu instead of zoom. Yes, game. Right as the zombies come, I would like to build a nice water collector. Oh dear. Hope all goes well. I appreciate that, Dose. I mean, the first surgery went really well. The recovery is actually not that bad. I'm out for like a couple days, and then it just kind of gets better over time. And I think it's going to be a net positive for me. I think it's going to be really exciting that I will no longer have to like lean my eyes up to read certain text. That's going to be great. That is what it fixes as well. So, looking forward to that. I put the spiffo in my base. Is it rare? The big spiffo is very rare. Yes. I would not say it's like incredibly rare, but it is uncommon to come by for sure. Big spiffo particularly. Normal spiffo, it's a little bit, it's a bit more common, but if you're talking big spiffo, yeah, that's a tough one to come by. You can call me Campbell on stream. I don't care. Okay, perfect. I did it again. That is going to screw me over at some point, dog. I swear. Behind. Get that finish. Thank you. Bro's gonna be able to do the long, dry eyeball zoom. I would love that. Ah! Okay, I have to lock in, guys. I'm sorry, I have to lock in. The dubious little creatures are approaching with murderous intent. Oh my god, they are surrounding from all angles. Pull back to the fence we go. Oh, there's definitely some screen tearing on the capture. It's not showing up on my display, though. So I don't know what would be causing that, quite frankly. On rear as well? That's absurd. That's absurd. I miss playing this game. It's been so long. Oh, no. I hope your computer can get fixed soon. What happened to your computer? Why did it break? Did you get a virus? I love that one video, by the way, of the little kid. Mom, it got a virus! My pants fell down because the computer got a virus! I got scared and I deleted the virus, but because I was scared, I fell out of the chair and my pants fell down. Oh, huge jump. Huge jump. I don't get that. Where? Hello? I don't know what's happening anymore. That was so odd. That was so odd. No way. Did he flop over? He did not. He's a fool. We play on the sides like this, team. Give me that stomp. Oh, give me the stomp. Give me the stomp. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not ideal. Pull back a little bit. Pull back a little bit. We are definitely not in great shape. We are not feeling it very well, Mr. Krabs. Big push! Big push! Oh no. Oh no. I would love to down attack the crawler, and I can't. Because we're on auto-targeting. Hold on, wait, here we go. Here we go. Let it cook. Thank you. Push. That's fine. Push! Stomp! God, the auto-targeting is bad. No. No. Stop. Oh my god, there's two of them. There we go. Okay, we did that. That's fine, guys. That's fine. And then we trip. After all that, then we get an injury. Well, we can at least see how we fix said injury. Wait, cancel? Oh, close. Come back. Come back. I guess I don't have a rag on me. Oh dear. Hold on, we'll get a rag off one of the zombies. That'll be fine. Let me just quickly grab your t-shirt. Drop that to the floor. And rip. All good. Excited for the new Steam hardware? I definitely am interested in this Steam machine. I don't think I really care about the Steam frame or the Steam controller. But the Steam machine does seem very interesting. It honestly, like, I don't think I would use it very often, but it does sound amazing to have, like, a very quick, very portable gaming PC that's pretty powerful. That you can just, like, one plug and you're off, you know? Like, that does sound very cool to me. We'll take those work boots as well. Oh, there's holes in them. Wait, I probably should not take that then. We'll deal with that in a moment. Hold on. For now, I need to bandage up. Do I only have dirty rags? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna... whatever. Let me double check these shoes. So my shoes are fine, but the work boots we collected... yeah, there are holes in there. We can't take those. Perfect. Maybe with your new eyeballs, you can handle VR. I would love to do VR stuff. I already have a Quest 3S, though. And it sounds like it's basically just going to be another Quest 3S style device. Alright, there are a couple more up that way that are moving down this way, which I don't love. I don't have conspicuous or anything, so maybe I can sneak by and get into the building. No one else. Maybe I could just go through the front. Or maybe through the window over there. Because I really don't see a whole lot. Let's go crouch mode. If I can... oh, that's right. It's push this down. There we go. So now I'm sneaking around. Perfect. Little sneaky guy. Banter. Thanks so much for the follow. I'm excited for what the machine means for Linux adoption, but I'm more personally interested in the frame. Are you going to get a frame, you think? I really don't think I'm going to get a frame, because, again, I barely touch VR, and, you know, I already have the Quest 3S. And you don't need to pay Facebook to get it. That's true, I guess. If you don't like Facebook, there you go. You have a new VR headset. They haven't released the price on any of it? That's right. Oh, my God. I think if they put the Steam machine at, like, $600... Dude, I actually see a lot of people just being like, fuck the PS5, just let me get a Steam machine. I could totally see that happening. There we go. We surviving? We are indeed, Stormtrooper. I'm expecting 700 to 750. It would be nice if it were cheaper, but I guess the price is going to be what the price is. We'll see what happens, though. Sick day. How are you doing? Oh, it is very dark out here. Don't I have a flashlight, though? Didn't I pick one up? I did. Secondary. There we go. Let's see what we get over here. A light bar. That's pretty cool. Let's just make sure over here is all clear. Yup. Looking all safe. Alright, so we're good to get the goodies then, team. First time in the fire department on Steam Deck, too. That's lit. And there's a Dell Fire Axe. Okay, thanks, Build 42. There's a fresh one. We'll take that. Thank you. There's got to be a crowbar, too, right? No? No way there's no crowbar. That's unfortunate. We can check elsewhere. I think we will end up sleeping here for the night. Gabe already bought a new... Oh my gosh. Gabe already bought a new 600 million yacht with submarine. I did hear he actually bought a submarine company in general, too. He seems very interested in living on the water. Which, you know what? Honestly, if I were Gabe Newell, sure. Like, out of all the tech CEOs in the world, Gabe is pretty cool. Alright? He at least... Like, I think he's chill. The Rosewood Fire Station, I love you so. We do indeed love the Rosewood Fire Station. We don't love, though, being muscle strained. Oh, dear. Big muscle strain as well. I'm gonna have to go rest up in a moment. Stick drift must suck on the Steam Deck. I think you can easily replace the thumbsticks, though. I think that's a big selling point of the Steam Deck, is like everything is very repairable. And you could even probably upgrade this, what is it called? The thumbsticks to those special thumbsticks where they don't get stick drifts. The magnetic ones. That's what I'm thinking of. Are you winning, Sun Jedi? We are indeed winning. We are winning. And look at all of the food we have to collect. Along with the hams in my inventory. Where are those hams at? Show me the hams. Show it. Show it. It's right there. There's my hams. There are third-party Hall effect sticks you can buy? Yeah. I think that's one thing that's really cool about the Steam Deck is you can very easily mod it out to whatever you want to do. And Steam seems very excited for people to do that. They like the idea of people doing that. Same thing with the Steam machine they're putting out, the box. They showed off how, you know, you can mod out like the front of it and you can customize the light bar on it and really just do whatever you want to it. Has anyone else noticed that it now takes a week to dry hides on a rack? I have not noticed that, actually. I have personally not noticed that at all. Oh, I don't have a watch yet. One of the zombies might have a watch, though. But I do need to rest up. Before we even go any further, let me hop over here. Let's sit on the bed real quick. How would I sit? Ah, here we go. Just rest. And then, is there a way to quickly unequip? There is. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Oh, we got hella hams, dude. Hall effect mod is like 4 out of 10 difficulty. I guess if you've done like PC building before, or if you've messed with like other like, if you've done a phone repair, you'll probably be fine working on the Steam Deck. I don't think it'd be too difficult. I think my one issue with the Steam Deck is the battery life. That is my big complaint. Again, we have only been playing for 78 total minutes, and the battery's at 34%. 2/3 of the battery drained in basically an hour. Now, granted, again, we are on desktop mode. I'm sure that's messing with it a little bit. We could probably mess with a lot of the performance settings to, like, really min-max it. I would just love to see a bigger battery. The OLED has a 50% better battery life. Of course, I bought the LCD model. I had to go and get the LCD version. Let's speed up time, by the way. Get rid of our muscle strain. Surely, right? Eventually. There we go. Now we're all good. I don't even know what time it is. Hold on. Let's find out. Is it nighttime? No, thankfully it is still daytime. Alright, that's good. We can go out and at least check some zombies nearby and see if we can get a watch. That'll be handy. I saw it drop from 35 to 34 in real time. Yes, that is, again, quite unfortunate. Maybe there's a mod, though, that you could do to, like, get better battery life. Maybe you could install a higher quality battery or something. I actually wonder if that is a possibility with the Steam Deck. I will wear this even though it has holes. That'll be fine. We'll take it. Zomboid really shouldn't pull that much power. Needs optimization. Oh, Zomboid 100% needs to be optimized. Zomboid is not a very well optimized game at all. I have spoken many a times about that. Can we... Hold on. Put that in the fridge. There we go. If they optimize it, you'll get better battery life. Okay, well, we are still waiting on netcode changes and a whole bunch of other stuff, so I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, to be honest. We can hope, though. Played Project Zomboid for the first time on the ROG Ally. It was very hard, but I played on PC for the first time yesterday. How did you like it on the ROG Ally? Because I'm sure your experience is going to be very similar. Oh my god. Okay, I come downstairs and there's just an absolute onslaught of zombies, and the push system is kind of griefing. Oh my gosh. That's huge, actually. Wait. Oh, that's not huge. That's bad. Okay, hold on. We'll bring them out. Of course we're seeing muscle strain right away. Gave up on Vayne? No, we're just going some Zomboids today. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday Zomboids team. We will be going back to Vayne. In fact, maybe after some Zomboids, maybe we play a little bit of Vayne. I'm not sure. But, you know, for now, we're just... Oh, there goes my weapon. That's not great. Definitely a little bit tougher to manage the dubious little creatures. Now, granted, it is very low combat levels. Let's go ahead, pull out a new weapon. Something that's going to be a little bit easy to use. The steel bar half. Can we... Are we not pulling out the weapon? Is that what I'm understanding? That's what I'm led to believe. Okay, yeah, let's pull out the weapon, please. Thank you. Yeah, this muscle strain is crazy. We need level 1 and now. Pronto. Oh, there we go. Nice finish. Oh my gosh. Kind of have to track them with their movement a little bit. It's weird to say this, but there's basically no aim assist on the Zomboids. It's wherever you push, and if you are a pixel off, you are a pixel off. Unfortunate. Hope your range of attack has enough angle there. Okay. Push. Oh my gosh, if we had multi-hit there. Oh my gosh. How do we do it? Dude, fence fighting is the wave. Alpha, thanks so much for the follow. Have you played Dreadtown? I don't think I have. I do not believe I have. Oh, okay, well. We dodged her attack. Foolish beast. Hopefully we see more regular updates on optimization with the Indie Stone hiring experienced talent. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. I think a lot of that talent is probably going to be working on Build 43, to be honest. That's my thinking. I feel like there's pretty consistent screen tearing on the external display. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like I'm noticing it very much right now. I do need to grab a watch, you're right. We'll do that when I'm done with the ongoing threat at hand here. For now, though, there are many creatures to slap in the face with my very small metal bar. Okay, let's not target the one on the ground. Oh, we are so messed up right now. If I can clear this, though, the fire department will be safe to sleep at tonight, so we don't need to worry about it anymore. I see screen tearing also. Like, for me, it's not distracting, but it is noticeable. And that is unfortunate. Again, I think tomorrow we'll try out playing in Steam Deck mode. So I will end up playing on my main monitor. We're just going to be playing a little bit differently, I guess. This is the authentic experience. This is if you were to run in handheld mode. Can't even imagine begin sprinters on Steam Deck. I don't think it would be playable. I really don't. I think if you were doing like 16x pop or even 8x or 6x, you know, like I don't think it'd be possible. I'd love to try a play. That might actually be an insane challenge, though. Do 6x population or 8x population or even 16x on Steam Deck. That could be fucking insane. That actually might be wild. I'm not even gonna troll. Game Gear. Oh my gosh, I remember the Game Gear. I've never had one, but I know about it. I remember watching all the AVGN videos and old school gaming videos on old gaming consoles. Remember the Atari Jaguar, guys? Or no, it was the Lynx. That was the handheld they had, Atari. What about the new Steam PC that's coming out? I mean, that's just a normal PC at that point, though. I think the Steam Deck is unique because it is a handheld. It's basically like a Nintendo Switch, but PC. Please die. Thank you. What up there, Jacob, by the way? How are you doing? Thanks so much for all the subs on YouTube, by the way, guys. I do appreciate the subs. If you guys are new to the stream, of course, the one thing I ask, please help me out by hitting the follow button. We're live Monday through Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. And if you're really enjoying, consider subscribing. Oh, there's even more fire axes over here. I didn't even notice. No crowbar, though. I do get a wrench, but 0 crowbars in here. I'm shocked. So many axes. Unless you're in here, maybe? No, you're not even in there. I'm gonna need a new bandage, so we'll hop in here real quick, see if there's any bandages to pick up. Oh, painkillers. I could definitely use those right now. We are in complete agony. Is there not going to be a bandage in here? Are you kidding me? 0 bandages. Wow. I am shocked by that. That's okay, though. What was your question? You stopped talking halfway. Oh, I don't even remember what my question was. What was I talking about? Do you remember? Maybe I'll remember it. Oh my god, the watch. You're right. We do want the watch. Hold on. I keep forgetting about that. My brain's going 18 different ways. It is starting to get dark out, though. It looks like the lights are starting to actually illuminate things here a little bit. I need water and I need food again. So I need to focus on that, too. No watch. You have a watch. No watch. You have a watch. How do they not have watches? How do they not have watches? Where are all the zombies with watches? I have so many games for PSP. Oh, I remember the PSP, dude. I actually love... I think that's a slept-on console. I think that needs more recognition, quite frankly, the PSP. I never had a PS Vita, but I did have the original PSP, and that was lit. Oh, there we go. Digital watch. No! Stop, madam. Stop. You're making my life oh so miserable. No, she inverts. And I hear more. Is it just the one? You have a watch for me? I feel like I can't loot while there's other zombies around. I feel like on PC, keyboard, mouse, I would have no issue looting. But because I'm controller and my menu takes up literally half my screen, I can't do it. Alright, the one over here had digital watch, yes. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna get out of here. Oh, it was about the ROG Ally. I think I was gonna ask how you find it. I think that's might have been what I asked. Like, how do you like the ROG Ally, I guess, compared to something like the Steam Deck? I really love the PSP. I have 3 of them. You know what's wild? I think I have like 5 or 6 different DS consoles. I'm not even trying. I never even bought them, right? Like, they were just kind of given to me. Like, I just kept amassing DSs over time. And I swear I could probably go over right now, pick up one of the DSs, and the battery would still work. I don't know what it was about the DS. The battery life on it, though, was next gen. It would never run out of battery. All right, guys. I think our first day is in the books. It's about to be midnight here in the land of Kentucky. We have made it to the fire station. And honestly, I mean, what more can we ask for? This was a pretty good first day on Steam Deck. First day we survived, too. It's time to slumber, though. How do I set my alarm is the question. Do I have to do it through the inventory? I bet I do. Yes, I do. Nope, wait. Don't do that. And perfect. All right, now we can slumber, guys. We'll wake up at a normal time and be okay. That's one full day survive. It's about to be. When we hit, I think, 9:30, unless it's going to show it now. 21 hours. We have 3 more hours. 9:30 is when it'll be a full day. I still have my Game Boy Advance and the battery is still in great condition. I don't know what it is about those batteries. Whatever those batteries were, we need to start using those batteries again on everything. We need to use it on our phones, on the Steam Deck. We need to use it on remote controls, on the VR headsets. We need it on everything. I don't know why those batteries are elite, but they're the best batteries in the world. It's very interesting. How's our weight looking? We're only slightly over encumbered. We never got a curtain for a bag. Did I actually yank it off and then not turn it off or turn it into a bag? I also have the pistol, which I'm going to drop. Yeah. I like that X is just a quick drop button. That's pretty handy. Good battery technology is the corporation's worst nightmare. We love good batteries, though, guys. We really do. No curtains on any of these windows? Okay, we'll get curtains elsewhere. I do need some food, so you know what? What better way to start my day than a whole ham? An entire ham. Fresh from the manure fields. Zomboid on Steam Deck is goated. I'm having a good time. Like, it's definitely a weird experience. I think if I had enough time, though, I could probably get used to this. Like, this is... My initial early impressions is, like, this is definitely a fine way of playing it. Is it perfect? No. Does it have some issues? Yes. But I can definitely see people spending a lot of time on Steam Deck. I can only imagine what it's like doing multiplayer on this. That must be where this fucking shines. Can you imagine Zomboid multiplayer on Steam Deck? Oh my gosh. That would actually be wondrous. It wasn't the batteries, just that those devices were way more effective. Really? See, I'm shocked by that. That's so interesting to me. You get used to it and it works out fine. I still think it's just not ideal. Like, at the end of the day, I think if you put 2 top-level Project Zomboid players next to each other, they know the exact same information, they know the exact same map, everything. One plays on Steam Deck, the other one plays on keyboard mouse. The one on keyboard mouse is going to live way longer, I think. And that just comes down to, you know, the control scheme. Because it is a lot more cumbersome. You have to basically pre-plan things. Okay, so here we are at the police station, guys. And that is a big old pile over there. Hold on, I want to zoom in a little bit more. What are they up to? Why are they all by the window? This is so unusual. And now I hear someone groaning so loudly. Are they on the fence? Oh, they sure are. They certainly are. I actually think this might be enough to break down the fence, too. So I might want to step back. They're going to make me freak out. If they all figure out what's going on, they could definitely break this down, I think. That's definitely enough. There's no one else on the exterior. It's completely clear over here. So I guess it's just a matter of waiting for them to do it, and then we just bring them over to the fence. Or we could play on windows. I don't even know. But they're going to break it down in a moment. They're going to do it. It's nice if you want to play in better the couch. I think this is a perfect way if you want to do like a chill Project Zomboid playthrough. Oh, hold on. I have to lock in here for a moment. This is going to go really bad really quick. How have they not broken it yet? I feel like this is enough to break it. But maybe they're just not aware. I don't know. Here, let me, really quick, while they're figuring it out, let me check my skills here. In terms of short blunt skill. Did we not gain short blunt skill? Oh, there it is. 22 total XP. Could definitely do work on that. Still in Harlan? We do have Harlan still, but we're not playing with Harlan tonight, guys. I guess the only way to do this is have them come on out through here. Oh, here we go. Wow. Don't get up. We'll deal with you next. That's absurd. That's fine, though. That's okay. This works out. This works out. Pull back. The Zomboids have learned. Oh, hi. Are you on this side? Nope, you're on that side. Okay. Zomboids. Zomboids. Oh, they're figuring it out slowly. Oh, they actually broke that window, I think. Did they? No, but they're about to. Oh, no. I think we might wombo combo this. I think we definitely wombo. Oh, that's too much. No, that's too much. That guy's a shotgun, though. I would love a shotgun. Try aiming again with the shotgun. Maybe see if that's better. Okay, I'm gonna probably ignore chat for the next like 5 minutes while I deal with this, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have to take him over to the fence. We're gonna have to do this very slowly. Full Steam Deck, thank you. Okay, I said I was gonna ignore chat, and then immediately I go over and I just immediately read chat. I care too much, team. I need to stop caring about my messages I'm seeing pop up from you guys. He needs some milk. I do need milk. Force of habit. It is a force of habit, actually. That's the wombo combo right there. Hold on. We hit that. We hit that. Oh my god. Double push. Bueno. Very good. Don't. I'm stumping. Did we finish? No way. We finished. They're all finished. And I get the shotgun. Hold on. It's 2000. It's fully loaded. I'm very tempted to try that right now, but for now, we're going to move that over to the floor. We move that over to the floor. Please, Beaver, I need some tips for C2DA. C2DA, I'm going to be honest, is a lot of RNG. Please vault. Thank you. What a one tap. Wow. I'm not going to lie. Our boy is kind of cooking here. A 3-star Michelin meal. Never mind. Never mind. That's burnt. Yeah, the reviewers just took away all the stars. At least we're leveling up our axe skill, too. This is going to drain us pretty hard. I might need to take some painkillers in a moment here. In fact, you know what? Why don't we just preemptively do that now? Not the onion. Big pills. There we go. Someone's alarm is going crazy. Oh, that's my alarm. Oh my gosh. I don't think there's a quick way for me to just turn off the alarm. I think I have to go into the inventory and turn it off. Let me see. I don't know if there's a keybind for turning off the alarm. I'm pretty sure I have to just go into the inventory. You should try the shotgun right now. I'll do that in 10 in-game minutes, I think. Oh, actually, never mind. We did hit 1 day survived. Yes, voters, enjoy your payout. Enjoy your schwinnings. Have you ever utilized alarm clocks as lures? I'm going to be honest, not really. I know that is a strategy you can do. I feel like it's not very effective, though, in my opinion. I think it depends really on the perception settings you play on. I think if it's like eagle-eyed or whatever it's called for the hearing, whatever the highest hearing it is, that's probably more effective. But if you're not playing on that, then I don't think it's worth really investing in. You could just do a siren on a car and it's so much more effective. I just fucked myself. Why do I feel like that keybind for B should just be like what you use to get rid of the broken glass? Oh, just a scratch. That's fine. And it's to our left hand. It's not even that big of a deal. It's not even a big deal. Hold on. Put that bandage on, though. There we go. I thought that was going to be way worse. I'm going to be honest. I thought I just screwed myself there. All right. This time, let's remove the broken glass. Let's make sure we don't injure ourselves. Yeah, the left hand is not an issue. That won't affect our swing speed at all. Right hand, that would be terrible. That'd be really bad. Always had that gameplay idea, but I've never tried it. I mean, listen, you can do it. It'll work, but it won't get as many as you think it will. You kind of have to, like, do a lot. I don't know why that Zomboid was not really... That Zomboid did not want to fight right there. I don't know what was going on with that one Zomboid. Oh. This is my police station. I gotta come up with, like, a really good catchphrase. Hold on. I think I'd like to file a complaint. That would have been way cooler if he died. Hold on, I got one. Hold on. Protect and serve this. Dude, they will not die. Wow, that was a very, very durable Zomboid. Excuse me. We are muscle strained like crazy, though. I can already tell, because we have the pain moodle. That's tough. Playing Zomboid on a controller pretty much takes some good getting used to. Yes, it does. You are not wrong. It is a little bit goofy, for sure. The menu navigation is a little bit weird. Figuring out all the different buttons that take you to all the different places is also, you know, not the easiest. Oh, dear. Oh, push. This is a moment where I want to be zoomed in, and if I were on keyboard and mouse, I could just very easily scroll wheel, but can't really do that here on Steam Deck, can you? Dude, this muscle strain is so bad. There we go. Who is that door? Who is banging on the door over here? Is it you? It is you. Well, here's a crazy... I mean, how am I supposed to... I guess I'm supposed to, like, hit A with, like, my thumb there. Yeah, I guess that's how I do it. That's kind of uncomfortable. I don't know how else I would do that, though. One final prediction due to battery? Yes, I think do one final gamba. Do we survive until the battery gives out? I think that's a great one. Thank you, Booch. Okay. There should be water over here. We'll drink apple pie. Yum, yum, yum. Little apple pie, take the edge off. Anybody over here? No, I'm not seeing anybody. Okay, well, we can go check out the armory in a little bit. I do want to rest up and hopefully get rid of our muscle exertion. We'll sit on the chair for now. I'll also take a painkiller. Now that we have a watch, I can actually see, like, what time it is. So we'll probably go back out around 1 and get to work there. I thought it wasn't Steam Deck compatible. No, it works on Steam Deck. It's Steam Deck verified, so it does work fully. Build 42 is just still in development, so some of the controller stuff is not perfect. Also, I had an issue a long time ago during the Slayathon where we tried using controller for like 5 seconds, and it crashed my game right away when I enabled the controller, so... Just some weird bugs they gotta work on for controller, but it does work on Steam Deck with no issue. Once again, very dark in here, and I cannot even tell what's in front of me. Oh. I think there's a Zomboid maybe upstairs in the new second floor, but I'm not 100% certain. Oh, that's right. I'm going to have to unlock this door. I do have the axe, so I could chop it down. But let's see if any of the zombies had a key for me. We'll take a look. What do we got going on? Oh, that one had a revolver with ammo. But again, I don't think we really need to worry about that. What about the Western boots? Those are actually in great shape, so you know what? I will wear those. Are they worn? Yeah, I guess they're worn. Okay, these can be dropped then. There we go. First one has it. Wait, there was a key on one guy? The one over here? Oh my god, there is a key. Dude, how am I this blind? Holy shit. I cannot wait for eye surgery. There we go. There we go. In we go. What do we got in here? JS2000 in perfect condition. Plus some shotgun ammo. We'll take all of it. We love that. Shells bandolier as well. I will wear that. And then, you know what? I will take a 2x scope, and we can even put that on our shotgun. That's crazy. I can put the 2x scope on the shotgun. We'll take care of that in a moment. Pow with a tier 1 for 26 whole month. I do appreciate that. 2 out of the 6 months of the last subs I bought. I appreciate the long-term sub. I hope you enjoy the beaver emotes while you can. Katie Cat as well with the 55 stream streak. Hope you're having a great day. I'm having a decent day. Actually, I kind of lied. I had a very horrible morning, but that's okay. My morning was not the best. I was very, very ill this morning, but that's okay, because I'm no longer very ill. We dealt with the illness. The illness is gone. More shotgun ammo. We will take all of that. Okay, and then what do we have in the cabinets over here? Sometimes you get some crazy gear. Scrap metal helmet is wild. I will read that now. Sadly, we do not get a crowbar, but I do get a hammer. So I will take that. We're going to have to go all the way back over to the fire station. I guess we'll just base there for a little bit, you know? That's fine. What is current battery percentage? Let's find out. 13% red battery. We have been playing for 108 minutes, it says. So we will probably get about 2 hours of playtime on the Steam Deck. It seems like that is the amount of time you will get on Project Zomboid. Now, again, that could be different on deck mode, but again, we are on desktop mode right now, so it's going to be a little bit different. Schematic in the cabinet. We'll go back for it. Right now, I'm way too over encumbered. And we're going to start suffering for that. I'm at 22 out of 12, so I want to get home and drop some of this gear off. But yeah. How good does it feel on Held? I have it on ROG, but it's hard to get used to. I'm not finding it terrible to get used to, but I mean, you're not wrong. There are some very... I think the biggest thing for me is just remembering... Like, there's so many different radial menus, dude. So many. You have this one over here. You have the emote menu. You have your weapons menu. You have your menus menu. You know, and then, of course, the vehicles menu, the animal menu. You have a bunch of different menus to go through. That just makes it a little bit challenging to manage, for sure. But if you can get used to that system, you'll probably be fine. I have never played Dying Light the Beast, guys. I've never played that. Two to 3 hours sounds right for the non-OLED version in my own experience. Damn, dude. I wish it was longer. I really do. I think that's my biggest issue, is the battery life. Now, granted, if the OLED is better, cool, but, I mean, I don't have the OLED. And I don't really want to have to get the OLED. Can you get... This is going to be a weird question, but I'm just going to ask it. Is it possible to get, the battery of the OLED and just put it in? Or will it not fit? I'm very curious if you could just do a mod like that. Oh my god, we transferred all of our items. That is not what I intended to do. But whatever, I guess we unloaded our gear. I actually will take that back. And, we can wash those rags. Are you playing on Steam Deck? Yes, I am, Beaker. We are playing on Steam Deck right now. I don't know why, but this looks more like Sims 1 than on PC. It's because it's a much lower resolution. Charlie, by the way, I did not say thank you, but thank you for the follow. As far as I know, the battery's the same. The OLED just uses less power as it's more efficient than LCD. Damn. That's okay. You know what? A little chocolate bar as a little treat. A yummy little treat indeed. I feel like the only clunky thing is for looting, although the menus are not so bad. It's just for me the amount of menus. The looting is also a problem, but I mean, I don't know how else you would do it. Apparently there are some mods that make it a much better experience on, you know, desktop or the Steam Deck, but I'm not too sure. Is the blue background one monitor or two? I have no idea what you're talking about by that. I have no idea what you mean. The blue background. Are you talking about this over here? My monitor right there? Because that is my third monitor. I don't know. I would connect a Wi-Fi keyboard and mouse to the Steam Deck, makes it much more viable to play Project Zomboid. I guess, yeah. But I'm trying handheld for now. Like, I'm on an airplane hanging out, you know? That's the background of my second monitor. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I have a little alert. I don't know if that's capturing. I'm sure it is. Hold on, does it? Yeah, battery low, 10% remaining. Plug in the power cord, says my Steam Deck. I don't think I can do that right now, unfortunately. We are at 10% though, which does suck. I'm going to keep playing. I'm literally going to let this completely die. I'm going to go from basically 100% to 0. And we'll see how long it stayed on for. And kind of track that. Because I think it was 33 minutes we started the stream. And we actually booted up the Steam Deck. So we'll see, guys. We'll see. I am still very over encumbered. Why don't we try putting down our shotgun? We can place it down. We'll see how that system works. So rotate left with LB, rotate right with the right B. That makes sense to me. Ooh. But wait a second. How do I... Am I limited to this box? Wait. Wait, can I not? If I want to put it in this box over here. Wait, I have... So whatever box I'm standing in is where it places? That can't be right. There's got to be a way. Maybe building/room editor. Oh, this might not be something I should have access to right now. I don't think this is something I should be messing with. That does not seem correct. Yeah, I don't think... Dude, I don't think I can actually put it on the table. Because it's just locked into that box. Unless there's a button I press. But I don't know. Move it with the directional button, I think. Okay, we'll try that. Oh, that is how you do it. Okay, that's a little bit weird, but sure. We'll place it right there on the table. Boom. And then all of the shotgun we'll place down too. That is very... I mean, I guess it works, but... It's a little bit goofy. You can even use the D-pad for just placing the thing on the table as well, just like moving it around. Okay. I mean, it works, but it's definitely a little bit goofy. Dude, I did it again. That transfer all button is so... I hate that button so much. When I see that, I'm thinking, oh, it'll move all of that item over. And instead, it does my entire inventory. Let's see if I can put in the tape. B, add media. Oh, that's such a better system. Why does the PC not allow you to do that? Just click on the box and have the VHS tape selected for you automatically. That's so much better. Oh, okay. Well, that's a problem. Hold on. Add media. There we go. Back on with the TV. We'll rest up on the couch. Our character's already tired and we're still muscle strained too, so we can't really even, like, do too much, quite frankly. We'll just watch some TV. Nizzy Franco, thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate that. Oh, is this Woodcraft again? I don't actually know what it's playing right now. Oh, it must be the movie channel. Whatever, we turned it off, I guess. Yeah, I guess we'll get a second day in. We'll drink some water. Maybe I'll hotwire that car right there, too. I just now realized there was a car there the whole time. Never watched a single VHS tape in the game because I didn't know how. So on PC, you take the VHS tape and you drop it into the small box. That is how it's supposed to work. I also heard a zombie banging on something. Hold on, are they in here? Oh, they are. They just destroyed that, which is a problem. They cannot be destroying my windows like that, dog. Perfect. Wow, first try too. Does it work? Might not have fuel. Hold on, let's take a look. It doesn't even look like it's in that good of shape either. Yeah, no gasoline either. That's tough right there. That's tough. That do be unfortunate. Is there any other vehicle in the parking lot? Not that I see. Not that I saw. That's alright. We'll get a vehicle tomorrow. We'll check the police station over there. And see if there's a car to grab. We'll go to bed early. I'll set the alarm. Maybe we'll even wake up early. Maybe we'll go to bed at like, maybe we'll wake up at like 7. One can only hope. Super speed through time just a little bit so we can hopefully get to bed at a normal time there. Yeah, boom. Sleep. Thank you. Is this on Steam Deck? Yes, it is. We're playing right now on Steam Deck, guys. Literally, what you see on the screen is on my Steam Deck right here. We are giving it a shot. Trying our best. Although the battery is about to die. We started off with 100%, and the battery is very close to being drained. 5 in the morn. Before the sun is even arisen fully. Is that a word? Arisen? Arisen. We're gonna run right over. Let me actually try auto walk. I have not given that a shot yet. After I murder this guy. Okay. Let's try auto walk. Oh! That is how their auto walk system works in this game. So I don't even have to hold the thumbstick. It's just whatever direction I point them in, that's where it goes. The system will hibernate in 60 seconds. Okay, well, guys, you know what? Our time with Project Zomboid on Steam Deck might be coming to a close. Okay. I'm going to be honest, not impressed with the battery life. Really, I think that's a big con of the Steam Deck, to be honest. I wish the battery life was better. Granted, apparently the OLED is better. But I don't know. Also, auto walk is still enabled while I'm fighting, which I don't like. I don't know what happens if this shuts off in the middle of fighting. I don't know if it saves. I need auto to be... Okay, I need to not be... I'm gonna see if I can get these last 2. There we go. Alright, I think for the safety of this playthrough, I should probably quit out. And that might be it, team. Can you use mods on the Steam Deck for the Project Zomboid? Yes, you can. I don't have any enabled right now, but you could, theoretically. Oh, I think it died. No, it's still alive. It's still alive, guys. It's still alive, but yeah, it is, oh dear. It does not save. It will corrupt your game. Okay, I'm glad that I quit out then, that we didn't lose the playthrough like that. I'm glad I did that then. Damn. How long was that? Let's find out. 5% left, 122 minutes. So we were able to play Project Zomboid for about 2 hours on essentially a full charge without the battery draining. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that a good battery life, quite frankly? Is that, like, in your opinion, is that good or not? I'm very, very curious. Hold on, let me... 120 minutes is good? Hell no. The duality of man is always unwavering, guys. Always unwavering. That is crazy. What about YouTube chat over here? There's some tweaks you can do, too, in your computer settings. Yeah, I know about that. We're not on Steam Deck mode, unfortunately. We were on desktop mode. I think we will try on Steam Deck mode probably tomorrow. But, I mean, I'm not able to do that right now. The reason I did desktop mode, where it actually is like, I'll show you really quick. The reason I did basically this mode is because this would allow me to mirror my display at the proper resolution. And then I could still play on this monitor because it keeps this monitor on. I actually wonder, maybe this battery would be better because if the LCD is truly the part that's draining a lot of the battery, then with the LCD off, I mean, there you go. You don't have to even worry about that anymore. But unfortunately, We do have to worry about it, tragically. But that's all right. I'm going to go ahead and shut this off before it completely shuts down. And then we'll... I don't know. That's unfortunate, though. Unfortunate for sure that it drained. What was my brightness? I think medium. I don't think the brightness was too far up. I don't set it up too far. I know it was not low, though. The brightness was definitely not low. I will say that. Damn. I don't know. Kind of a little unfortunate, quite frankly, that it died so quickly. But I think for me, that battery life was not great. I don't personally think the battery life was good. 2 hours on Project Zomboid, I don't think that's enough. I feel like every Zomboid session I do is at least like 3.5 hours. Like three-ish hours would be a good target for Steam Deck. I can go charge it in. I'll go plug it in right now. We'll see if maybe it charges up quick. I don't know. Eddie Mountain, by the way, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that a ton. 2 hours is healthy but unsatisfying. I guess for people who just know life gaming, it forces them to do something else when their Steam Deck dies. I just want to know life gaming. Do the saves transfer to PC? Yes, because it is technically just a PC, you could just take your save file on Project Zomboid, bring it over to your PC. You could vice versa. So if you have a playthrough going on that's really hardcore, maybe, oh my God, guys, hear me out. Tomorrow, what if we did CDDA, Build 42, Harlan on Steam Deck? I could just take that save file and put it on here. 4+ months in Louisville. Like, dude, that could be insane. That would be fucking crazy, actually. As a no voter, I would love that. I mean, guys, this is not going to count as Harlan's actual playthrough, okay? But, like, I'll make a bunch of duplicate copies. I'm assuming we'll die, okay? I will not let Harlan die to Steam Deck, okay? We will continue on PC. What are your thoughts on the Steam Deck experience? I think it was comfortable to hold. Granted, I do have big, meaty claws. So for me, holding and using the Steam Deck, it never really was too uncomfortable. The only time it was uncomfortable was 2 instances where I was forced to keep moving, but I had to pull out something from a menu or whatever, where I was like, basically, let me see if I can show this. Like, I would have to hold this thumbstick and then like kind of maneuver my other hand to like hit this button right here at the same time. Or earlier with the door where I had to stay in combat stance, so I had to move my thumbstick and then using the other part of my thumb like hit A. Like that was kind of, I don't know. I did have to claw the thing at times, which I don't love. I don't find clawing to be very comfortable. It would be so much fun to see you play through doing a ton of mods. I could do that as well. I mean, Harlan's playthrough does have a bunch of mods enabled. And already all the workshop stuff is downloaded on the Steam Deck, so it wouldn't even be that big of a deal. But I don't know. Let me go plug this in, guys, and I'll come back in a moment. All right. I'm going to let that charge all the way up and do what it must. Do what it must, team, you know? Were you just doing this for testing, or do you not have a powerful USB dock? No, dude, I don't have a USB dock. I have... The way I was capturing it was this USB-C to HDMI cable, so I didn't have a powered dock. I did not. But I will tomorrow. I will 100% will tomorrow, so we will not run into this issue again. This was the handheld first impressions of like vanilla Project Zomboid experience, not touching anything, letting it do its own thing. That's how it runs. How many USB-C ports does it have? It has 1. So if you want to charge and then have an external monitor going, you have to either get a dock or a splitter or something. I don't know. It's unfortunate. TBH, 2 hours is pretty good considering it's a relatively small console trying to do everything a PC can do. I'm not annoyed. I'm not like upset at it. I think it's fine. But for me, it is the worst part of the console. Is the battery life. if the battery life was better, I would be so much happier. You know, it doesn't ruin it for me. It's just like, damn, you know, like, can't play anymore. The dock has 3 USB ports. I don't have the official dock. I have a third-party one that I'm going to grab, but external battery in a backpack. You could do that and then have basically unlimited playtime if you have like a giant enough bag. I've seen giant external batteries that are literally like, they are the size of the backpack, you know what I mean? I've heard of some docks causing battery life issues, so just be aware. Interesting, Devil Pup. I've never heard of that before, but at the same time, I guess I've never looked into the docks at all. I don't know. But I guess, really quick, final thoughts, team, on the Steam Deck. At least my first impressions here. It's good. It's fine. Like, it is a valid way to play Project Zomboid. If you are thinking of getting Project Zomboid, if all you have is a Steam Deck, I think you'll enjoy it, especially if you're brand new, because you're going to be learning things anyways. Your playthroughs are going to go horrible regardless, you know? Like, for me, it was not bad. I think Disciple said it well. Not bad. Is it great? No, I think there's definitely some things you could do to make it better. I think tomorrow, one thing I might test out is maybe we try doing custom controls, perhaps. Because there were some moments where I was like, I need to be able to do this. I just can't. Because I don't have... Like, I either cannot physically move my hands quick enough, or that just... It's too many menus. So there are back paddles on the Steam Deck. I did not touch them at all. I don't know if maybe those have uses, but we could probably bind some uses to them in Project Zomboid, which would be pretty handy. Zunter, by the way, thanks so much for the follow. I do appreciate that. I don't know if my chat froze on YouTube. I feel like it froze. Is my chat frozen? I cannot even tell. My Twitch chat is working fine, though. Buddy had a third-party dock. Diminishes overall battery health to like 87% in a few months. Wow. Maybe it's because it was just kept getting... it was just constantly pushing charge to it when it didn't need to. Mapping those to mouse clicks is very useful. Yeah. Now we hear hello there, Joshy. Yeah, I don't know why my thing was broken. Very interesting. But yeah, we'll definitely try out more Steam Deck fun tomorrow. Today, though, I think that's going to be it for the Steam Decking, tragically. We are not going to be able to continue Steam Decking for the night. So, if you guys are on YouTube Shorts, thank you all for tuning in. I do appreciate it. If you're here on Twitch, we're going to still stream. We're going to figure something else out. But we'll be live again tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Now that I have the setup proper as well, that I know how it works, we will not be late. So, proper thing. Steam Deck, it was cool. We'll try it out. Vane, most likely. Yes, probably Vane. But I do need some time to set that up, guys. So, enjoy yourselves if you're on Twitch, YouTube Shorts. I'll probably start up a new stream in like 5 minutes, okay? Have a good one, YouTube Shorts. Goodbye.